Happy Christmas Eve, mouth drooling, knuckle dragging detractors. Are we ready for a marathon, a dentathon? We don't even know what the hell is going to happen today. How much money can Iron Cuck give? How much money can Daddy Ryan give? We don't know. Philipper, of course, isn't here yet, and probably won't be for quite some time. But that's okay. Because we have a Kino clip.
Don't know. Darkside Phil got this King Arthur game gifted to him by the developers like 6 months after it came out, because I guess they're desperate to get some late sales of this product. Sales have slowed down or whatever. So Phil is like flexing this, lording this over everybody. Let's have a look at his statue here that he got. Wow. He's going to tell us and his plans to put it in the background for months.
In the big leagues, right?
Yeah. He would never sell out, guys, though. Never sell out.
Does anyone know how much that collector's edition costs? I didn't buy it, so I don't know.
Okay, what? Dude, this is like the humble brag.
Yes.
I wouldn't know, unlike you peasants.
Unlike you peasants who actually had to buy this, I was gifted it by the developers.
What a piece of shit.
Oh, he really is, bro. Jesus.
I couldn't bother checking myself on Google right now. You've got a keyboard in front of you.
Because I'm a king. By the way, we got 220 for 5.
Let's go.
There's a big struggle session with 220 that Philip got engaged with today.
I watched it.
I
watched it. 220 is doing the Lord's work over there.
Look, I would need to know.
Thanks for this big support, man.
The value of each, like to have that model.
Whoa, hang on.
So I don't know. Look, I would need to know the value of each, like.
Wait, we just said there. He needs to know the value of each piece of the edition, like the statue, the game, and calculate it. Like, bro,
is he gonna resell it? Is that
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Is that the plan here?
Or he could just look it up.
Because he apparently got 2 of them, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Because he told them it was damaged or so before he actually received it. And so now I guess he's got 2 of them. So he plans on reselling one of them.
To have that model, because this is a really nice model, okay?
The whole Grinch thing is, that's pretty good.
Is it?
It's very large. It's really high quality. Like, look at the quality. Look at
the fuck is it?
I mean, this is my whole thing, though, about this collector's edition. It makes sense if it's a franchise that you know and love, right?
Yeah,
that you want to collect the memorabilia of. Like, for instance, if you love Batman, and there's like an Arkham City edition that comes with a big statue of Joker or something.
Like Final Fantasy, Cloud or something. Yeah.
This is literally a new franchise that no one has any connection to whatsoever. Right. Well, it's a game. I'm just surprised they even have like a collector's edition for it.
Arthur game.
It's called, was it Tainted Grail? I think it's called.
I see Knight's Tale. Maybe there's a new one?
Yeah, it's Tainted Grail. But it's like, come on. And by the way, it's like, as a grown-ass man, I know there are some people who do collect stuff like this, and they display
He needs a Bug Snacks figure? That's really funny.
it in glass cases or whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I personally couldn't get into collecting something like that. And then for like Phil's like showing it off. He's so proud of it.
giant. Look at all the paint on there. It even has like crazy details, like this standard that he's standing in front of actually is textured. It has bumps. See that?
Like that should be the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Phil has his December underwear on. Oh boy, it's the 23rd. That's bad.
Like if you're getting statues like this, they should all have at least that level of detail.
What,
at
paint?
least.
What, like if it's not painted, it's not finished. It's like one of those Warhammer statues, you know, that you paint yourself.
By the way, we got Phil's obese pig wife cat for 5
subs. Let's go. Big support. Thank you.
Like fabric.
He said dented grail. Yikes. Dented?
It's like a really well done model.
By the way, he's like,
all right.
It has detail on it. You know what else has detail?
Wow.
Every every statue almost ever.
Yes.
And then everything else included. So
Yeah, he took that statue away real quick. He wouldn't address anything that happened yesterday.
like I said, there was wall art that was made of
I guess technically yesterday, maybe the evening, before.
metal with a magnet. There's this cool desk,
Did we really think he was going to talk about it, though? I mean,
roll mat.
This, by the way, ends so funny, folks.
For once, he did the smart thing and just didn't address it and just moved on.
Folks, you're not going to believe what happened.
Was the
And it's gone.
coin. There was the another magnet. There was the steel book, the art book.
Wow.
I think that covers it all. Of course, it would have come with the game, right? Now, I already got the game, but it would have already also come with the game. And the game itself is what, $40, $50? I'm not.
He's doing an audit on a sponsor.
Yes, he's auditing the sponsor and the value that they provided him.
That's crazy.
Not sure.
No,
For example,
it's
if you were
fine.
to
It's even better, friends.
tell me that was $200, I'd be like, that's a pretty good value. So I don't know.
A value.
What do you mean? $200 for a statue, an art book, and some tchotchkes? That's like almost 300 Canadian dollars, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yosef, thanks for the 2, honey. I appreciate you. It's a Kino Christmas. We're just going to play this clip because I think it's from their show last night while we wait for Phil. And there's some other, Snorpernell, I think, has a couple from the shit that he did yesterday. So if we watch all of this, which it's almost an hour, then we'll watch some of those. We're just waiting for him to, show up. And where'd you go? Mary Dentmas.
Holy
This
man.
audit is crazy.
Personally, I really like it. I would say out of all of the actual statues that I got with game, this is better than the ones from back in the day. Remember Uncharted 2 or 3 had an amazing one? This is better than that. It's bigger, it's better quality.
Hey, you like it bigger, don't you?
Okay, so Phil is rejoicing. He's dunking on all the detractors, but something is happening.
No.
There's a backlash brewing on the Steam reviews of this game. So the detractor hive was awakened. And every last spurg and sped in the detractor nation rushed to the Steam page to give a negative review of this game. And here's Norscout going, you guys really did business with DSP?
Ooh.
He is one of the worst people on the internet. A completely disgusting, grifting, terrible person. And you guys got in bed with him. Says a lot about this studio.
Ooh, by the way, the game looks pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie. Tainted Grail. Hey, may I have a free game and statue? Or else I'll do a negative review.
Like, of all the people that you could give it to, I don't know. Maybe these are like fairly new developers or something. I don't know.
Here we go.
Yeah, he claimed that one got lost in the mail, so they sent another one, but then the original one showed up or whatever.
So the developer then responded and goes, recently a collector's edition of our game was sent to a content creator, aka DSP, as part of a broader marketing outreach effort. This copy was sent without sufficient vetting and should not have gone out under our existing standards.
That's short for, in other words, fucking oopsie.
Once concerns were brought to our attention, we reviewed the situation internally and have tightened our outreach process going forward.
Phil is probably one of the few channels that responded to the email. Yeah, that would be interesting to know. Like, how many emails were sent? How many people said yes? How many people were like, oh, this is fucking garbage. Like, who cares?
Phil has been disavowed by the developers, and lo and behold,
Are we going to get a lip smack counter? Should we do a lip smack counter? He is going to be drinking, so there's that. Or should we do, like, how many times he'll say, like, 'tis the season to give? I don't know. Both of his whales have been pretty generous, so I don't know what's going to happen today. Do we have predictions maybe today? What do you guys think as far as, like, money he's going to bring in?
when Phil started his stream today, let's go to the next slide.
No, Oh no.
We'll find that Phil was statueless. He's statueless. It was removed from the background. Phil's seething.
Now it's like his empty fucking space. It's the most empty space you can
By the
see.
way, the guy who sent the review in, North Scout, just gifted 5 subs.
Let's go, North Scout! Big support. Everyone,
Sneed
let's
first.
get some.
Stein
Thank
Goldman
you.
for 1,000.
So here's the-
Dick saying, Phil, look in the gift horse in the mouth. And
Another
North
5.
Scout for another 5
Let's
subs.
Go!
Okay, so quickly, we'll just have a listen to this. This is how Phil started his stream off today, by scolding the Dents for participating and engaging in his poll as to what games he should play on Christmas, because these dastardly ne'er-do-wells didn't follow Phil's very simple instructions and rules. The dunces.
Okay,
So-
here we go.
Here we go.
The deal. The major focus of this podcast today is we got to figure out some games to play tomorrow. All right. And
What?
I get
Can't
it.
you figure
I
it out? Like, I know it's like a broken record every time, but you're the streamer. Can't you figure out a couple games that you want to play on Christmas? Like really? Why is it up to everyone else?
Just hit
And I'll
top sellers this month and then scroll and pick what you like.
I'm going to answer my own question.
Go.
It's so that when the marathon inevitably fails, he can then blame the people who suggested the game
That's it.
and have an excuse rather than take responsibility for the
You
failure
guys
of the
told
event.
me. You guys wanted this. I didn't want this. That's what it is. Andy P. Snowboard for 5 subs. Big support. Thank you so much for those 5 subs, buddy.
post up a
And hi to all the new followers. A lot of big followers. today.
thread.
Wow.
Hey, everyone, please dominate games. And I post up some specific criteria. I think I should review those criteria with you
Criteria.
because it was pretty simple, but of course, no one listens.
Oh my.
This is so great. Oh my God. Him going off like this yesterday. It's like being scolded by like your teacher.
Oh man, it really has substitute teacher energy, doesn't it? Now,
You
class,
guys didn't understand the assignment.
I made it very clear what you were supposed to do on your homework. And as I was grading the papers, it was clear to me that nobody listened. So let's go through it now, okay? It's crazy.
Because they want to be toxic. All right. You ready?
Oh,
All right, here we
Okay, by
go.
the way, every single time Phil opens up
Earl, thanks for the 220. I appreciate you, Mary Dentmas. And Mary
the
Dentmas
poll
to
for
you.
the marathon, this happens. Why did he expect it to go any different this time?
mhm.
Every single time he does this,
time, bro.
he has detractors ruin it, or he doesn't like the suggestions. Like, it's crazy. Like, he just keeps doing it though, over and over and over again.
And by the way, are you shocked that a public poll would have detractors in it? Are you shocked?
Wow.
Does this shock you?
Hold on a second. Let's review. So here
Oh,
it is. And
oh,
as you
here
can
we go.
see, here's what I posted up.
Imagine us posting this as a rule for guidelines for a poll.
You know, so imagine if we were like, okay, guys, we want you guys, we're doing a special stream where we're doing viewer submitted lolcows. But I have a bunch of rules as to who you can submit and not submit. And whoever you suggest, I'm going to call you an idiot for suggesting it. And then I'm just going to do whatever I want anyway and wipe my ass with it.
He really did shit on a lot of people's suggestions yesterday. Like, were they legit or not? Like, I have no way of knowing, but some of them probably were. And it was just like, no, that's stupid, or no, whatever. And it's like, I don't know why does this continue to, like, why is this the way that we are continuing to do things? I don't get it.
Do you think that would go over well?
No! Get fucking like banned, bro. By our chat.
Any game that is actively available to play on PC or modern console like PS5 Pro, Switch to, etc. is eligible, but there's a few exceptions.
Okay.
Well, you use the
here we
word
go.
eligible? Like, you're not a
It's
fucking,
eligible?
like,
Like,
you're not a
He thinks
contest.
he's such a big deal, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he really does, man.
Application for the
Takes
poll.
this shit so seriously. It's like a rental application or some shit. You know?
Airbnb, you're setting up your Airbnb. Like,
Exception number 1, no MMOs. Exception number 2, no lengthy RPGs where we won't pass the introduction. Exception number 3, no games that will require any emulation to play. And exception number 4, no...
Like,
what
why?
the fuck?
Like, why? Like, it's so insane, Phil. Like, Phil, just get on Fightcade and play the retro fighting games that you so desire.
Recharge.
Like, Phil cuts his legs off under him for no reason. Like, thinking that if he emulates a game, that Nintendo is going to come to his house and take everything from him, break his legs and empty his account, like the lawyers from Capcom or whatever.
Thurman, I appreciate the 2. Thank you very much. Have a positive and robust DENTMAS. Thank you very much. Same to you.
Are just going to destroy his life. It's like, bro, you just don't matter. Like, you don't. You're not going to get sued for emulating a game.
And then there was one point where he was like, I guess I have to add more rules. I guess I have to add more, instead of saying like, don't want. Why don't you tell these people what's allowed?
Stop it.
Perverted, sexualized, X-rated games. By the way, I have a typo in there. It's Christmas, for goodness sake. Now, I'll be honest with you.
The appeal
All right.
to Christmas.
I did forget something.
Not felt
Quite
it.
frankly, what I should have also done, I should have put another thing in there that said, exception number 5, no mobile games. All right?
Everyone said Candy Crush. Is that what they did? They all
I
voted
have
for
no
Yeah, they all
idea,
voted for Candy Crush. Declan does for 5 subs. Big support. Thank you so much.
And the reason is, a lot of people think, oh, mobile games maybe today are getting bigger and bigger and they're on the table or whatever, right?
What?
But sadly, I really don't have the means, I think, to play many mobile games.
He's broke.
What do you mean?
He's poor. So what he's saying is, guys, I already waste all of my money on mobile games.
I was going to say, I already make like such a huge Scopely payment. How could I possibly play? How could I possibly play anymore?
Off stream.
Oh my.
I can't possibly support a second addiction on screen, guys.
Buddy,
That's
no,
what
he's
saying.
he's trying to like.
He's
I don't
fucking
have a
broke.
way to play mobile games. Like to be like, oh, he's not playing WWE
well, what
champions.
does he mean by means? Does he mean the money, like the means to play
What,
it?
the
Or does he-
$4.99?
Well, it adds up.
Yeah,
As Phil will
it
tell you,
does.
buddy. Phil will tell you. He knows it adds up. Or does he mean that there's no way to live stream it? Because most of these games are available in a web browser, so you could.
Yeah.
You know?
I've been there, done that. Like last year we did WWE Champions and it was fun, but it got
It was the
tired.
most
There's no
fun
reason
he's
for me to
ever
play
had
that
on
again.
stream.
But sadly, as you're
Well,
going to see,
what it was is he was tired of having to divide his resources. He really wanted to waste this money on his real account.
I'm sure somebody did probably say WWE champions.
And I told him back then, just use your real account.
Yeah.
Like, let's see the high level WWE champions play. Because he would tell me, he's like, bro, I wish I could show them the high level gameplay of a whale WWE champions account, but it's going to hurt my family if I do, bro. So I'm like, what the fuck? Just do it. Like,
we're going to quickly go through the nominations that people came up with. And honestly, I don't think people really understood the spirit of the idea, or they were purposefully trolling. All right. Which is why today we're going to actually work
You
together to
think?
figure out what games we're playing tomorrow.
like,
But allow me to show you.
There's
WWE champions was one of the choices his mods deleted. Oof. Imagine being one of his mods. Like that. Oof, that right there in and of itself has to be a full-time job.
not one soul that was too retarded. Maybe there were some dents. I mean, there's a lot of retards in wheelchairs in Phil's audience. So let me retract that. I'm sure there was some dent that was confused, eating crayons or whatever, and couldn't figure it out. But I assure Phil that everyone else, other than his actual fans and dents, was trolling him. They were.
They're all
But-
confused. Come on, there was no trolls.
What I mean. Okay. So Tomba Special Edition. Well, to be honest, I have no idea what Tomba is.
Guys!
With Tomba?
So Phil asks for suggestions of things that he wouldn't normally play. Someone suggests something he hasn't heard of. And rather than look into it and find out if it's something worth it or not, he just goes, well, I haven't heard of that, so I'm not going to play it.
I never even knew that a special edition Tomba. By the way, it's on Steam and on Switch.
He hasn't heard of the game, trashed immediately. Well, there were ones where he would say something like, oh, well, we just played either that game or something, you know, very similar. And he'd be like, well, you know, we're not going to do, you know, we're not going to do that again. And it's like, but there are some games that you've played like 2, 3, 4 times. I don't understand why we do this every time. More importantly, with the exception of the trolls, because I understand why the trolls do it, I don't know why anybody even attempts a legitimate suggestion. That's the part that I'm clueless about. Like, I get why the trolls and the LARPers and shit do it, but like, I don't know, the dozen or so like legit people, it's like, don't even bother, man.
And on PS5, and it's Tomba. Tomba's Kino.
Yeah.
All right. But only 7 thumbs up means that not a lot of people really cared for that idea.
Ooh.
Bramble the Mountain King. Again, I'm not sure what that is. At least
There's
that one
not
got...
very many people on these fucking things. So Phil's standard, by the way, was that 10 thumbs up, he would consider it. So it missed the cut by 3 thumbs up. And so it's dismissed out of hand.
Oh my God. Buddy, Tomba is Kino. Have you ever played Tomba?
No.
There is a... Wait, they just released Tomba 2 on Steam 5 days ago? I almost just screamed the N-word. Oh my God, I'm buying that right now. Oh my God.
There you go, buddy.
What the fuck?
Over 10 likes. And the way I saw it was if something got over 10 likes, that was what I was going to consider for the event.
Here's the thing, Phil should have considered the exact opposite. Because if it got over 10 likes, chances are it was a detractor who posted it. Because they're the only people.
He secretly wants Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I wish somebody would have recommended what was it, Disney Dreamlight Valley or something like that. He played the fuck out of that game, didn't he?
People that could possibly rally the inconceivable amount of support of 10 people liking it.
Yeah.
There aren't 10 legitimate.
Oh yeah, the Paper Mario where he couldn't switch the save file or whatever the fuck it was from the OG Switch to the Switch 2.
Phil fans.
But then he goes to say like, oh, my original Switch is in, you know, is storage and I'm not going to go get it. You know, it's in the closet, like right next to him. But then another person said something about the Lego build and he gets up and gets in the closet and gets the Lego build. And you know, the Switch is sitting in that closet. Wasn't going to go get the Switch though. But he could dig out that fucking Lego thing and show it to everybody. That Mario and Yoshi thing that he still hasn't built that nobody cares about. That was like fucking $100.
In existence. So he should have really viewed it the opposite way. But
So here's what we'll actually do. Now, here's a problem. Here's one that I would like to do. All right, but we got a problem. Are you ready?
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Return to Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door remake.
Uh-huh.
Well, I've noticed a lot of that. You're like, how does a gamer, you know, not know? I mean, that's not the only game that he doesn't know. So many people will say, well, play this or do this. And I've never heard of that. And sometimes the games will have like sequels or something. Like it'll be like a whole franchise. And he'll be like, I've never heard of this, or I've never done this, or whatever the case may be. Or, oh, I tried that once for like 10 minutes and I didn't like it. I tried it once for 10 minutes 15 years ago and I didn't like it. And it's like, well, that's hardly fair. The thing about it is he's a gamer, quote unquote, as long as it's shit that he wants to play.
If you don't know, guys, last year, Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door had a remake.
Which, in all fairness, I guess is nothing. Because we all know he doesn't really want to play anything.
It came out, and I played it during a marathon. I actually played it for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I actually really liked it.
Yep.
The problem was that was on the Switch 1.
So?
What?
Get ready, Andy. You aren't even going to believe the levels of dentedness we're
I don't
dealing
even
with
know.
here,
Like,
bro.
I have no.
Yeah, this is, I think, where everything happens, where he starts talking about the Switch or whatever.
And okay.
And I don't think you can continue a game that you started on the Switch 1 on the Switch 2.
What
Retard alert! Retard alert! Retard
That's
alert!
the
Bro, it's literally the first thing that happens when you boot the Switch 2.
Yeah, you
is
load
it
your
tells you
files.
to bring the Switch 1 over to it, and then it transfers wirelessly between the two devices. It's literally the first thing it asks you to do. So
Big ups, Cobain. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Look at you. Day off, got paid, got the marijuanas. Big ups.
Phil must
Enjoy your
know
day, honey.
this. Or maybe he's just blind and he didn't see the screen, or ignorant. Or I don't know. I think he's just pretending to be stupid to make an excuse as to why he can't play this game.
I don't think he's pretending. I don't know. Paper Mario, I'm surprised he played that recently, because one of the Paper Mario games was where he it killed the vest streak. And then the remaster or whatever it was for Paper Mario came out, and then he played that. I don't remember if it did well or not. I don't think it did too well, because he's brainwashed all his like whales and dolphins and dents and shit to like hate Nintendo. But I was surprised he would play anything even remotely Paper Mario related, because Paper Mario killed the fucking vest streak.
For God knows what arbitrary reason he cooked up in his dented, liquor-addled mind.
You may as well just go, no, next. You know what I mean?
That's what I agree with Andy. Instead of all this, oh, I don't know if you can do that, or I don't know where this is, or, you know, I don't understand something, whatever the case may be, just say, you know, I'm not really interested in playing that. Or I've played several Nintendo games. They don't, if we're money motivated, which we know that he is, just say, no, I've played Nintendo games and they don't do well. Like, I don't understand if he is playing stupid, which I don't think he is. But if he is, it's like, don't play stupid. Just say no. Just say no, or I don't want to, or, you know, like sometimes some people will even like suggest things for me to do. And even if they're cool ideas, which most of them are, I kind of go, you know, I'm not going to get extracurricular with this. And that just kind of sounds like a pain in the ass. So no, thank you. I appreciate I appreciate someone thinking about me, or, you know, giving me an idea or whatever the case may be. But I think to myself, no, I don't want to start devoting like 20, 30, 40 hours of my life all the time to Phil. Like, just say you don't want to do something. I don't understand.
And just go, no.
Can you?
I think sometimes he does play stupid, but this whole thing right here, I don't know. As a quote unquote gamer, I don't know. This makes you look hella mega retarded.
Like, they don't have a game
I guess he's okay with looking stupid. Big ups, Mark. How you doing, honey?
migration or anything.
They
Like,
do.
Are you retarded, bro? That's the first thing it's like. Put in your username.
So Chad immediately corrects this. And
Okay.
explains to him how that you should do it. Yeah.
isn't your data stored locally? Oh, can you?
Yes.
You can. Okay.
I can't get over PPP's costume. Oh my
Bill
god.
is saying you can download a save game from Switch 1 to 2.
Yeah.
When you boot the game, it tells you.
Kat has the Switch at her place and he just can't say anything. Oh, I see.
So
Get ready though.
what you're saying is I have to install Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door remake on the Switch 2,
Yeah.
Yes.
and then it will prompt me. But how will it get my save off the Switch 1?
Oh my god.
How do you breathe? How do you wake up? How do you...
Andy's just like, Andy's so mad. Andy, all you can hear is, how do you breathe?
I play on a bus every day. What?
Like, how does he put his fucking pants on in the
I'm
morning?
saying.
How does he fucking brush his teeth?
Oof.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
That's the problem. Like, my Switch 1 is gone. It's in storage. I'm not going to
It's
take
gone.
it out and start migrating
It's
files
storage.
over for tomorrow.
Guys, it's in
I'm not going to take it out and start migrating files, but you said you wanted to play the game.
storage. It's totally gone. There's no way we can possibly recover it because it's in storage.
Buddy,
Well, we
he's
have an
weird.
entire day. We have 24 hours to go retrieve it from storage. It's in your house. It's in your closet, man. Go get it.
So unless there's some
That's what I'm gonna like. It's right next to him. Like, he can reach out from where he's sitting right now and open the fucking closet. He makes it sound like he has to get in his car and face a blizzard and a volcano and drive 50 miles to get it out of storage. He doesn't even have to get up. His chair fucking rolls now. Like, fucking, whoa, buddy, man.
kind of a cloud save. it's just not viable.
It's not viable.
He's
because it
actually
requires
dented.
the tiniest bit of effort. Okay, so now here we go. DSP, unprompted, out of nowhere, decides to engage in a therapy session about how his entire family hates him and he hasn't spoken to them in years and he hasn't celebrated Christmas with his family in 20 years.
I like how
look at how sad he
I
is.
like how you're dressed like the Grinch.
Maybe there's no yellow paint leading to the switch. I mean, some people are speculating that if Kat's gone, she took it with her, but I don't think. Nah, he threw the shit in the closet and just doesn't fucking care about it anymore. I just don't understand why he won't, like, just simply say you don't want to play it.
But everyone we're watching today is the Grinch and in spirit.
Yes!
You know what I mean?
Yes.
What the fuck?
I'll be like, Phil is the closest person I think in the world to Ebenezer Scrooge
Yeah.
that exists. Just like a total miser, miserable bastard who never. And Scrooge, like Marley warns Scrooge in The Christmas Carol that if you don't venture out into the world and engage with your fellow man in this life, you will be doomed to wander the earth for all eternity. And that's what Phil does. He never ventures outside of his home to engage with the real world, to socialize with others.
But he wouldn't have to, though. Like, you don't have to go out. There is no
To
storage.
spread joy, spread charity. He never does. And so
No, I'm being real.
it really is.
Even Scrooge at his worst would see Phil and go, Eesh.
At least Scrooge was rich.
Ebenezer Scrooge, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, well,
It would be like
Scrooge
if
would be like,
Scrooge,
all right,
blew
that's a
his
little too
money
far.
on a mobile fucking game. At least Scrooge was wise enough not to do that. Even like the one success that Scrooge
Raise your hand if you're on vacation and you're day drinking. Oh, big ups, Try J.
had, Phil doesn't fucking have. This is Phil's life.
No, I used to have big holiday get-togethers when I was a kid. My family was actually quite large back then. There was
What the fuck is this music, by the way?
Well, if Cat's your family,
Y'all give me one
it's still
second. Y'all
quite
just listen to
large,
Kino.
my friend.
Fucking got him.
Cat's large enough to make up for all those family members, Philip. Come on, bud. Come on.
me and my parents, my uncle and his family, my godparents and
asked,
their
huh?
family and their grandparents, and then there was my mom's aunt and uncle on that side of the family.
Wow.
And then there was my cousin.
Wow.
Hold on. And all of those
This
people's
God,
kids, and then there was
this
also my
music.
dad's sister, so the aunts. We would all get together for Christmas. Actually, we would have multiple. We had such a big family when I was a kid. We had multiple get-togethers. First, I would go to one side of the family, then I would go to
Is fucking dubstep playing over this? Like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
the other side of the
It's
family.
just so strange. Like, did you start lore dumping this and oversharing like this? And this is how Phil gets into problems. But I guess this is despite his parents, because he puts the blame on his parents for this. So
But as I got older, the whole family had a falling out, and it wasn't me. Like, I was a teenager growing up and doing.
Who immediately jumps to go, it wasn't me? Isn't that pretty defensive? It wasn't my fault. The whole family felt. Well, no one said it was. Why did you say that? Now I'm starting to think.
Because it probably
Was
was.
Was it your fault? Did you take a dump on the Christmas turkey? Did you steal the presents from your other family members because you're a greedy swine? What exactly did you do to ruin Christmas for your entire family, Phil?
my own thing, obviously.
Oh, yeah, this whole thing was weird about the oversharing.
My friends, and then all of a sudden, all my family members started hating each other and stopped
Why?
associating and hanging out at
All of a
Christmas, and then just
sudden?
ended.
This story is
What?
great. Why would you tell us
Doesn't make
this?
sense. Okay, but obviously that it must have just been your parents or you that pissed off everyone else. I'm sure everyone else still gets along. How could there be so many fracture lines all at once where every member of the family all turned against each other? That doesn't fucking happen. I'm guessing it was something like, this is speculation. I'm guessing that Linda sucked off Phil's uncle under the table.
Whoa.
And then fucking
Linda
Phil's
alert.
aunt Phil's aunt wasn't happy that her husband cheated on her. I don't know. I'm guessing it probably had something to do with Linda being a dirty whore. Or Phil.
Wow, I don't know nothing about that. I'm not gonna say anything about that. Big ups, sis. How you doing, honey?
Everyone at the Sabaros?
Or Phil just being an insufferable mongoloid that,
He is not live yet. I've been keeping an eye on Raw Phil, so
drove everyone away. Maybe it was that Phil's dad was fucking.
Urban Style Individual has a good take on this. He theorizes that all this is Phil's fault for borrowing money from everybody. I don't know. I kind of feel like something pissed off everybody.
Drunk and freaked out at dinner and flipped the table. I don't fucking know.
I like
May
how
as well tell us.
every lolcow we make fun of this Christmas.
Phil did say his mom was a whore. He said this in his incel manifesto. Oh.
Has given us their sob Christmas story.
I know. No one wants to hear your sob Christmas story. Stop bringing us all down. We're trying to have fun at Christmas time.
We're trying to have a good time, bro. RT.
Yeah, he did just kind of go off on this tangent, and it was like dapper and or dour, excuse me, not dapper. I'm an idiot. It was dour, and it fucking brought everything down.
You wings on this. We got LT Farquaad for a yap. It genuinely rattles me how selfish, dented, and a lying scumbag he is. I've never wished for anyone's downfall more than DSP. Listen, there is no... The downfall
has happened.
It's downfall.
This is the downfall.
Yes.
His existence.
His life, this is like the result of the downfall. This is it right here.
This is the downfall. You understand?
Yeah.
His existence is punishment from God.
Yeah. Exactly. We got Jay Strip for a rage quit saying Linda got called out for still brushing Phil's hair as a teenager. They were shamed out of the family.
I think so. I think that they were an embarrassment to stain upon the family name, and they were forever banished after Phil didn't win Evo 2004 and was only 4th place. His family's like, we can't accept somebody who's 4th best.
That's really funny. Could you imagine if it really did hinge on him getting 4th at Evo? That's so funny.
You're either first or last, son. Now get the fuck out. By the way, I love both Review Tech and Phil are banned from Thanksgiving and Christmas. How do you get banned from Christmas? It's fucking twisted.
Right? We got
220 for 5
subs. We got Ralph's unfinished.
There's Iron Cook.
Church for a rage quit saying Phil audited his relatives' gifts. Very true. And DJ Fahrenheit has just subscribed. Thank you so much, everyone, for the big.
So do you guys want to finish this, or do you guys want to go over to Raw Phil and just get the whole Dentathon here started, because he is live. So we can go over to Raw Phil. We can finish this. You guys let me know what you want to do.
Big support. Let's go.
So basically, when I was in my
we'll only have about 4 minutes of skip juice, if that. Probably more like 2 or 3. I mean, that's fine, but you guys let me know.
20s, it just stopped. There was just no more Christmas get-togethers. I was like, wow, that sucks,
Big ups, Normal Jinx. Merry DENTMAS to you. Big ups, Iviga, for the 5 gifted. Thanks, honey.
Okay.
So every once in a while, I talk to my other family members besides my parents, but it's
tears there. Did you say it was choking back?
Yeah, look at him.
So every once in a while.
Merry Christmas. Look at him.
Oh, dude.
Oh my
no
God.
wonder he's an alcoholic. Yeah.
Ooh, build the skip juice coming in hot.
He looks like one here. Look at that.
I talk to my other family members besides my parents, but it's very rare. And I honestly, to this day, I really don't.
I thought he said this is gay. He said to this day. So yeah, it's 40 minutes. We're at just shy of 30. So yeah, 15 minutes. Build up the skip juice, Toxie. You're going to need it. You're probably not wrong.
Why would you say that? So all of your extended family hates you and doesn't like you? And you don't even exchange Merry Christmas?
Just build the juice. All right, that wins by overwhelming.
Dude, okay.
But fear not if you voted for Raw Phil. That's okay. We're still going to do both, just not as soon as maybe you wanted to. He's gay!
Phil, sure,
Keep it up.
Out. I don't know if there was a specific argument that happened or something. You know, I wasn't involved in it. So.
Involved. Like, there's no A or H in the word involved. Involved. Like, what the fuck?
What you do know?
Yeah, I moved to.
Does everybody from where he is? Like, is that a dialect thing? There's no A or H in the word involved.
The other side of the.
Like,
He has
like he's like, obviously you do know why this happened, right? You're just not telling us. Like, what do you mean you don't know why your entire extended family hates you and your parents? What do you mean? You do know.
he's talking about this like depressing family breaking up story
and it's
with
like,
happy Jamaican like music. Like, dum, dum,
it's
dum,
like
dum,
so
dum.
weird, man.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
It's really
the
odd.
country.
Look at
So.
this.
Yeah, I moved to the other side of the country. There was no point in staying in Connecticut. No one spent any time with anyone. Like literally, I don't even know what happened to half my family.
Loner alert! Loner! Like, it's like no one would spend any time with him in Connecticut.
Oh, could you imagine? He acted just like this. Nobody wants to spend any time with him now.
No friends, no family at all. Suffer fella.
And they just stopped talking to my side of the family. It's like, damn, that sucks. We have like family infighting and stuff, and I had nothing to do with it. You know,
Are you
I was
sure?
just.
That's a weird thing to say. I had nothing to do with it. Holy fuck, Virgil with the 20 gifteds. Thank you, honey. Merry Christmas, or whatever it is that you celebrate. And Happy New Year, all the fun stuff. Merry DENTMAS. Are we ready for this fucking marathon? I appreciate your generosity, honey. Thank
doing
you.
my own thing. I remember when I was young, I was in college and I was playing competitive
Right, JD. I fucking wonder why nobody wants to talk to this guy.
Street Fighter, traveling all over the country to
By the way,
So it's because you were fourth place then. That's why. Okay.
the way he was saying this story, it sounded like he was a kid. He was like, "Yeah, I was in college," and you're like, "What?"
This is all a pity bag, isn't
Yes.
it? This is him trying to prep people to give him money because he's all alone at Christmas and no one loves him and feel bad for him and have a heart and donate during the holidays.
Yeah, but that money don't keep you warm at night. I mean, obviously. I mean, look, he's given $40,000 a year to Scopely, and the man pulls $100K a year and is still this fucking miserable.
That's what this is, right?
Yeah.
play it. And the next thing I know, I'm like, all right, so what are we doing for Christmas? This is going to be great. Like, no, we're not doing that. We're not getting together with anyone. What do you mean? What happened this year? I was busy. I was flying all over the place. You know, I was doing this and that. Oh,
He
yeah,
was
we don't talk to
jet-setting.
them anymore. What?
Playboy
Like,
lifestyle.
we've done this every year since I was a kid. Oh, no.
Or did you just kind of start isolating because you thought you were big and bad and you just fucking stopped talking to everybody? Because I kind of feel it's just a weird thing to say when he's explaining a story about family and just, well, I didn't know and I wasn't there and it didn't have anything to do with me and blah, blah, blah. Like, his JPEGs keep him warm at night? Yeah, I highly doubt. Because you think he'd be fucking happier. He gets everything he fucking wants. He makes dirty fucking money. Enough to give what some people make in a year, $40K. He makes so much money that he can give somebody else's fucking salary to Scopely and still has everything he fucking wants. And he's just fucking miserable. Digital Melanin, thanks for the 5, honey. Big ups. I appreciate you. I would rather swallow buckshot. That's extreme. Than spend time with Phil if given the choice to. I don't blame his family. Yeah, I don't. Some of this might be true. I kind of just think that he fell out of the loop and he was just doing whatever the fuck he was doing. And because he was a miserable bastard, it's like he just kind of like saw his own way out the door and nobody ran to the door and was like, hey, where are you going? Everybody was probably just like, whew, thank God. He only got 822 last Christmas, priming the dents to give him at least 1,300. He might get it too.
We're not doing that. That's actually when we started doing our tradition of having Asian food on Christmas Eve. Because traditionally on Christmas Eve, we would always go.
So sad.
What?
Bro, he's spiritually Jewish.
He's a
Like,
Jew.
really? No, it isn't he, though? Like, this motherfucker is at the Chinese restaurant on Christmas? Like, buddy.
To my great aunt and uncle's house, and then my godparents would be there, and their grandparents would be there, and the side of the family, like, it was like 20, 30 people get together. And then all of a sudden one year, we're just never doing that ever again. Wow. And then we started going to Asian restaurants to eat out instead because we used to.
Grooming a 17-year-old may have been a bridge too far for some of his family. I just think that I don't think he cares about spending time with them. They're not beneficial to him. They don't do anything for him. So he was just kind of, going to the tournaments, or we know it wasn't getting girls, but he was just doing whatever he was doing, and he stopped coming around, and nobody fucking cared.
We go there, then we started eating out instead.
Oh my God, this story.
Is it because it's from a Christmas story? Is that what it is?
This is ridiculous.
Did any of this ever even happen? Let's be real. Did any of this ever happen? I don't.
That's something to really think about. I mean, he's got a point. Some of this may have happened. Maybe there was a falling out with like other people in his family, but I think he was just, he's like, oh, I call and talk to my parents once a week, but then he cries to PPP that like they're sick and they're dying. Well, if someone is sick and dying, you think you talk to him more than once a week.
I don't know.
I'm sure a version of it. I don't think we're getting the full story though. Let's be real.
No, we're not.
I think grandparents died and everyone had their own families and people just drifted. It happens. It does happen. I haven't had any grandparents for like, how the fuck old am I? I haven't had any grandparents for like 25 years. And yeah, it does cause people to drift and go, and everyone has their own family and they're, doing their own thing. But it's like, damn, like you could still pick up a phone,
If I know.
It's just weird to me that somebody would move all the way across the country and then you only talk to your parents once a week. I just kind of get this feeling like you just obviously, like you must not give much of a fuck. I don't know. That's me. Movie sign. Big ups, honey. Thank you for the 5 gifteds. I appreciate you. Merry DENTMAS, honey.
Very
I know. JP Leonard says,
music.
could they have let it go? Yeah, I know. And, over the years, I reconciled with a few.
If you guys got gifteds, say thank you to Ivica and Virgil and Movie Sign. And there is the link if you want to come and hang out and talk shit about Philifer on the Discord. You can grab that and hang out.
I sucked your uncle's cock. Like, I don't know if you're fucking off.
Wow, that's a lot for YouTube. Wow. Okay. Okay.
I should let it go. Like, what happened? Did somebody kill somebody's dog? Did somebody, what happened? Like, I don't know. Like, should it be let go or should it not? Well, we kind of need to know what happened, right?
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's true, Mega Man. Remember, a lie is still an answer. That's true.
Hung out with
Was somebody molested? Like, what happened?
They're saying Phil tried to fuck his cousin.
It could be. Like, Phil may have, attempted to molest somebody. We don't know. He's claiming it's
Allegedly.
not him. He said that several times.
Yeah.
Wow, please don't ban me, YouTube. Oh my God, wow.
He's like, it wasn't my.
Okay. We're jumping in a few minutes here. Holy shnikes. The costume is so good, isn't it?
Bro, it's been 20 years since you saw your family members.
But here's the thing now.
Yeah, I don't know that his family necessarily wants to see him either, but if they know what he does at all, it's like, if they know what he does at all, they're fucking embarrassed of him and they don't want to talk to him. And here's the thing. If you don't have money in your pocket, you're useless to him. Like that is narcissism. It's not who you are or anything about you. It's what do you have to offer based on what they're looking for. And in this guy's case, it's money. So if you don't have money, he doesn't give a fuck about you. If you're not going to do shit for him, if you're not going to play by his rules and fucking bow down to him and fucking kiss his ass, he has no fucking need for you.
How we all say to him,
man.
you were banned from Christmas with your family. And he's going to go, oh, they're trolling with your family.
My bad.
And he's gonna go, oh, they're trolling. They're using private stories of mine that shouldn't be.
But you told everybody this, you moron.
Right?
Did his family find out about May 1st? It's possible. I hope not.
And so it was his wake and funeral. And I saw all of them then. And that was actually the last time I talked to them or saw them. I guess they just, whatever happened, and I don't know if it was between my parents and that, it was such a bad falling out that like literally no one wants to talk to anyone. And I'm like, well, it sucks, but what can you do? I have nothing wrong with any of those people, but
Well,
if
maybe
they
reach
really
out
hate
to
our side of the
them and-
family.
Dear God.
Like, what do you mean? What can you do? We'll do something.
I don't know.
Anyway, okay, so we have one more here by Phil. The rant continued. It was like there was like an additional 4 or 5 minutes, but it just like goes in circles. Let's have a listen to this one now.
And it sucks, especially when, like I said, when you look back at the past and things that you had, like, would it have been cool if,
God.
Why is he so
People were still-
fixated on
Yeah.
the past?
This
Like,
is
let
a
it go.
Scrooge. This is like the Scrooge. The ghost Saul visited him last night. Now he's thinking about it. You know.
I've been hurt in the past. Let it go. Let it go. Like, it's not helping you. Obviously, you're suffering, bro.
Yeah.
Like, look towards the future, man.
We're still cool with each other in my family, and we were still, in talks and hanging out for the holidays. Yeah, I think it would. I think that would be nice, but But
Okay.
it is what it
So
is.
why don't you attempt to like bridge the gap? Why don't you do something?
There it is. It is
The
what it
ultimate
is.
help, isn't it? It is what it
He, I mean, that's the sign right there that just somebody, it just doesn't care. That's acceptance right there. It is what it is. Just, oh well. Yeah, it might be bad, or yeah, it might be shitty, but oh well, because it is what it is.
is, guys. Why are you
In
telling
truth,
us this?
I
I just don't
avoid
understand.
to
It's for
use
money.
that phrase like constantly. 'Cause I know it's the end when you say it. You know?
The whole idea was that when I moved out here, that hopefully my parents were going to leave Connecticut. Like,
What the fuck? Wait. Do you
No,
think his
he
family
thinks
would
that
follow him?
He thinks he's the main character. Like, he thinks that the entire family, the entire world, the entire universe all revolves around him, and that his parents would just leave all of their friends, their community, the area in which they've lived forever to go 3,000 miles away to orbit their fail son and assist him in his every need. And, like, come on.
I
Come
thought
on,
they would
Phil.
leave their entire life for me. What?
It's so fucking delusional, Phil.
He
What's
thinks he's
wrong
Joe
with you?
Rogan, you know?
Oh, man.
Everyone follows him.
wanted to be the person who was the trendsetter and be like,
The
listen,
trendsetter. He does think he's Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Moving to Texas, and then everyone's got to follow. Yo, you are not anyone.
He
You aren't
really,
even-
he actually thinks that he is the main character. Like, that's what he thinks. That's crazy, dude.
Connecticut sucks, okay? The weather's atrociously bad. It's overpopulated. The taxes, the prices, it's all terrible.
Wow, felt it.
I mean, a lot
Connecticut.
of people would say the same thing about Washington State.
Yeah, he's
It
in
has
Washington.
a super high cost of living, one of the highest in the country. It rains constantly. There are very few sunny days. The winters are still fucking cold. Like, what are you talking about? I guess the population density is less so than Connecticut. Wow.
Also, there's a lot of characters over in Washington. Am I right?
Phil is upset that his maid and butler decided not to move to Washington. I think maybe he did pull for that, because when he moved out there, he was with Pandaree, so maybe he did want mommy and daddy to go out there.
It's flooded.
He had him come out there and visit. Wasn't he like, oh, they have to come and, was it help me clean out my garage? One of them, I think he said something about like, help me paint something. They flew from Connecticut to fucking Washington to like help him paint something or help him clean up something or whatever the case may be.
It's got. Yeah, I'm just gonna move on before we turn this into the racial.
Something like that. I remember seeing something about that.
My aunt had lived in Washington State for a very long time. She always
Oh.
tried to convince my parents to move here, and they wouldn't listen. They had visited. My mom had visited here.
Oh.
They
Like,
wouldn't listen.
but they just
like,
so I was like,
but they
maybe-
don't have to listen. Like, they have their own lives, like in Connecticut.
They don't want to move state.
This is
It's a
ridiculous.
lot of work. A lot of work. They just want to be old and chill.
I thought he moved out here, or out. I don't live there. I thought he moved out there because he thought that he could like not evade taxes, but I thought that he got told that like the taxes were going to be a lot less. I think people were breathing down his neck about having like an 18-year-old girlfriend or maybe 17. I don't know, but
to be the trendsetter. Maybe I can move here
he only wanted his parents there to do work for him.
and
Right.
prove to them that living here is nice. So I moved out here, and the whole goal was I
I'm
was
sure living anywhere in a certain spot can be nice. You
But
can figure it out.
But you can't expect that other people are going to move thousands of miles with you. Like, you can't expect that of anybody.
No.
Like,
Insane.
sell your house. I'm moving. That's not how life works, man. Whoa.
How did he do it? They go hint, hint, wink, wink, mom, dad, leave the state.
within like 5 years, I could convince
I
my parents to move out
guarantee
here
you,
with
by the
me.
way,
5 years.
what his parents were thinking is that within 5 years, Philip's going broke and he's coming back to Connecticut.
Like, thank God he's
And
gone.
I'm pretty sure like Phil's like probably sneezed about his mom giving the bailout, but then in his heart he's like, well, at least he just stayed out there and we didn't have to deal with them.
Yeah,
you know?
dodge that bullet.
We could have a family time together and everything.
He moved there because of the tax situation. He never said anything before about wanting his parents to move. No, I think this is all a big bunch of bullshit. I mean, I'm sure that he would have been happy if they would have come along with him too.
But it just didn't work out. You know, life happened, health issues, and all kinds of stuff.
Oh my God!
He ended up getting the same back issue that I
They're
had.
not gonna,
Oh, it's his health issues.
Oh my
You
God.
thought his parents had a
Oh,
my
man,
back.
no.
My back. You're not your 70-year-old parents. No,
You wouldn't
your
listen.
back.
Oh God.
Oh my Lord.
To the point where he couldn't really do much, like travel or whatever, because he used to be a person.
Oh, the
who
dad got the bad back
Remember
too. Okay.
when we heard that Wings shares too much just last week? That Wings overshares and then his trolls use it against him?
And now here we are. All
Uh-huh.
right.
all over the world for his job. He had to stop doing it. My mom's health declined, and she couldn't travel anymore.
Dear
It's like,
God,
damn, no one.
don't tell us this. Don't tell.
Well, it's the thing that he would dump in DMs to me about how his mom is gonna die and he has to
But then
visit
he'll
her
tell
because
us
she's
next
sick.
week that we're prying into his private life. No, we're not. I don't want to know that your mom is like hurting and medical issues. Like, the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Yeah, this is like a really just depressing topic to bring
That's
up.
just life.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks. If things had worked out perfectly, probably my parents would live close to me, and we'd be
He
spending
said my parents, by the way.
My parents.
Parents.
time together and doing fun stuff together. And it never happened. That's just the reality.
So why don't you go to them? Like, they're the older people. If they're having health problems, you literally just said both of them can't travel. So why don't you go to them?
What can you do?
Are you for real? Why don't you get on a plane and go visit your parents for Christmas? Or if you're so successful, bro, why don't you pay for their flight out? But instead,
I'm saying, why don't you go to them?
it was more important for you to get the L-shaped desk and all this other fucking useless crap for your studio. When you could have easily paid for your parents' flight out to come see you. And if you really didn't want them in your house, because he does this and makes them stay in a hotel, he could have paid to put them up in a
My bad, y'all. Give me a couple of minutes. That was pretty much it for that video. So I need a couple of minutes, but we're going to head over to Rawville.
Have some drink. Good morning, everyone, and Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. How is everyone doing this morning? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my annual Christmas marathon for 2025. I hope that you're all doing well and in good spirits. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Welcome to the show. What a day we've got lined up today. I hope that you're all excited. I am. Jasper Kitty. Jasper's here. Would you guys like to see Jasper right off the bat? I did promise you guys we would have Jasper Kitty appearing during the Christmas marathon. Jasper, you want to jump up here? Jasper Kitty. Jasper Kitty, come on up here. You want to see? Jasper. He's going to be a stinker. Go. Jasper. Come on over here. Come on up, jump on my lap. He's running around. All right, I'm going to try to get him on my lap at some point so you guys can see him. As you know, this is a whole new studio in the last couple of weeks. He's so not used to it. He doesn't really know what to do with himself. He lays down, then he wakes up, he runs around, he's batting wires, he's smelling things, the lighting's different, everything's different, he's freaking out. But he's in here. I'm going to try to get him on camera, okay? How's everyone doing today? What a day we've got in store, everybody. What a day this will be. Hope that you are excited and you have festive holiday vibes like I do. I am pumped for today. Today is going to be a long day. It's going to be, starting right now around 11:30 a.m., and it is going to run all through till probably 9-10 p.m. tonight. We've got so much in store. We've got holiday festive vibes, as you can see. I'm in full formal attire for the event, and I will actually be changing out my...
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm having last minute work on my house done before Christmas. So of course, as soon I knew when they didn't show up by noon, I was like, they're gonna show up right in the middle of the stream. I know you guys don't care. Nobody cares. I'm so sorry. We're moving on.
My attire over the course of the day. I have 6 different outfits to wear today, which is gonna be pretty fun. We're gonna have games. Notably, some of the games that you guys nominated, we may or may not play all of these, but games such as Bramble the Mountain King, Half Swords Tech Demo, Ball X Pit, Plants vs. Zombies Replanted, Blasphemous 2, and Balatro. All right, we're going to have guests. I'm actually, no lie, I'm talking to people like right now, so please be patient with me today, as during the course of the day, I likely will be going on my phone and talking with people, trying to coordinate when people can come on to say some holiday hellos to everyone here.
Yeah, supposedly there are special guests. I don't know who the fuck these are.
So we already have 2 guests locked in. There's more coming later today. We'll see how things go over the course of the day. We also are going to do a gaming schedule update where we're going to go through all the game releases of 2026 that have release dates, and we're actually going to lock in certain dates so that we know what games I'm playing next year. There's going to be booze. Are you ready for this? I got to show you guys this before we even start with anything, okay? Hold on one sec. Whoop. Network error. Okay, whatever you say. Network error. Take a look at this. You ready for this? I've never seen anything like this before. I'm about to break new ground. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the shot glass on top of it. Chateau de Saint Nicolas. Holiday peppermint liqueur.
What the hell is this?
Which I bought specifically just for this marathon. And you might say, well, that's nice, but what's so special about it? Well, first of all, it's got Santa Claus on the front. Second of all, it's peppermint flavor, and it's got gold flakes in it, similar to Goldschlager, but it's actually Christmas.
Okay, so somebody look it up. How much was this at Total Wine?
Themed. But no, oh no. Here's what's special about it. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the first ever actual musical decorated liquor. With RGB lights. So we are ready for today.
Oh wow. This is a thing. Oh my god. Try J, thank you. Holy fuck. Thank you for the 20 gifteds. I appreciate your generosity. Merry DENTMAS to you and your family, honey. Big ups. Thank you. All right, let me Google this and see how much this fucking costs.
I'll be having some of this over the course of today. Plus, I have
thanks again, honey. I really appreciate you.
I have cut waters of different flavors that I actually want to try for the very first time.
$28 at Total Wine. The fuck out of here. Wow, y'all are speedy.
It's going to be a very exciting day. All right, to say the least. So I hope that you're ready. Sit back and relax. It's going to be a great, whether you're here now, whether you come by later tonight, whether you're here during, come on up, buddy. Come on. Jasper Kitty, come on up. Jump up on my lap. Come up on my lap. Come on.
I hate that as soon as I type in total, because I've done this before, Total Wine pops up.
Come on up. No, don't do that. You're going to, oh no, Jasper, no. He's trying to jump on the chair. It's too high. You can't jump that high. Jump on my lap. Here we go, buddy. Here you go, buddy. I didn't want you trying to jump on the chair. I was like, dude, this chair's, it's too high for him. It's too narrow. He's going to fall. I don't want him to get hurt. So here's Jasper Kitty, everyone. I promise you we would have Jasper on the stream today. He's going to be in here for a few hours.
Here we go. Here we go.
So say hello.
Bottle lights up and plays music. Chateau Saint Nicolas. I'm sorry. I know some French. I'm not. It's not one of them. They're ones I'm fluent in. In my area, it says 1999, but it might be different.
I don't know how much he'll want to jump up and snuggle. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. And he's a good kitty today. He's been doing silly stuff. He's getting into the festive mood just like everybody else. Look, here he is. Look at that. Say hello. Say hello, Jasper. Say hello to the world. They're all waiting to hear from you. Give him a few meows. He meows all the time, just not when he's in here. He literally will not meow when he's in here for some bizarre reason. Like he pipes up. I don't know. He's not camera shy. Maybe he's mic shy. I don't know. But he's
that doesn't make any sense. He doesn't understand what any of those things do.
Wanted to show you that he's in the mood too. I'm glad that he came by today. Thank you, Jasper Kitty. Very nice. So yeah, so I'm excited. And people are like, are you gonna start drinking? Well, here's the thing. Remember, everything's changed. It's not like it used to be. There are no goals. This is not a fundraiser. All right. I don't drink when we hit a certain level
That's a weird thing to say. This isn't a fundraiser.
Of support. I'll have a drink whenever I want. If I'm bored, I'll have a shot. If I want to try a new flavor of cut water, I'll.
Why would you say that you're going to be bored on your live stream? Why would you say that? We're already starting off fresh and retarded, y'all.
Go open one and try it. That's what it's all about today. We are not doing any kind of crazy stuff in regards to.
Well, don't admit that you're going to be bored on your own live stream. Don't say that.
Raising in their goals. You guys have been so amazing to me in the last, month. It's been so awesome having new viewership, so much engagement, so much support.
Please welcome our special guest, Jasper Kitty. Right, this is the only guest that he's going to have today. I still want to know who it is. Probably something, I don't know. What are you guys guessing? Who are you guys guessing for who these special guests are going to be? And Senor Chewy, I think I already commented, but thank you for the super thanks. I appreciate you, honey.
Attendance, everything has been so amazing. You know what I mean? It's just, we do whatever we want. It's great. Today is a very laid-back atmosphere. Although I am going to try to get as many guests as I can. I think we're going to have a minimum of 2 guests, but I might have upwards of 4 to 5. It all depends on how things go. You know how it is with people on the internet. A lot of people aren't organized like me, and they don't want to lock in a time or anything, but I'm talking with a few people, and it looks like we may have people.
You realize it's Christmas Eve, right? You realize, people are busy. Even I'm busy today trying to get, last-minute shit done before the holidays. No offense, boo fucking. Like, get over it.
Over the course of the marathon, popping in and out.
John Wilkes Tooth. Stop. I can't. Oh, Iviga's going to be a guest. Is Iviga locked in? That Jerry. That's fucked. No, stop it. Trolly troll. Thanks for the 5. Phil's such a tightwad. The next morning after drinking that liquor, he picks the gold flakes out of his shit.
Saying hello.
Foul.
For a few guest appearances. Okay?
Foul.
So it should be a great day. Okay, and this is the first.
You think Asmongold? I don't know. Does anybody know? Is he streaming today? Does anybody like follow Asmongold, or like I watch his clips and stuff like that, but I don't watch him live stream.
Oh, many. Basically, for this is the opening segment. When we're done with the opening segment, I'll go change. I'm gonna change like 6 times today. All right. So how's everyone doing? Who do we got? We got Vasil. We got John Coffey, Beazle, Broden, J May, Nicholas, Sammy, Coboloni Sandwiches, Jermaine Dupree. Who else? Steve, Chris, Buzzer Wizzy, Tub Tubs, and Hero of Tomorrow so far. On the YouTube side, we got Lean Manual Band, Melee.
You don't realize this is DSP Gaming. People should be willing to sell their families into slavery in order to have an interaction with DSP. No, I don't want to do that.
Savory Tangy Seasonings, Toasty Chestnuts, Eddie Chill, 1986, Sexual Chocolate, Light Bulb Head, and more. WebG, Legend Lurker, many more on the kick side. Good morning, everyone, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Whatever it is that you celebrate, I hope that you're having a good holiday season. Today is all about that, because the thing is, I'm not going to be here that much after today. Tomorrow I have a half day, so I will be doing a daytime stream tomorrow where we're going to chill and we're going to try Call of Duty Black Ops 7 with my new setup, my new Asus ROG keyboard, my new Razer mouse, my surround.
He talks about this shit like it's a real job. Tomorrow's a half day. I get holiday pay because tomorrow's a half day.
Sound headphones. We're going to test all that out tomorrow and see if I can do any better in Call of Duty. But outside of that, we're just going to hang out for like a hangout session, and then no night stream tomorrow night. No streaming Christmas. No streaming the day after Christmas. I'm coming back on Saturday. Okay?
Okay, man.
Jasper's stretching out over here. He's exploring. So he needs to explore. This is what he needs to do. He needs to get used to the new studio setup. He hasn't really messed around with it at all. So because of that, he doesn't feel comfortable. But he's looking at it right now. Like, Jasper, you could jump up there right now if you wanted and walk around. As long as you don't, chew wires, I don't care. He could jump on this table whenever he wants. There's tons of space on my desk here. Just that he's not used to it. He doesn't get that. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Keep in mind, this is the first time I've ever had guests on my Christmas marathon. Like, ever. I've never had anyone appear. So it's going to be nice to have some people come by and say hello.
Who wants to? Jesus Christ.
Hello, And keep in mind,
if he gets the money buff today, it's a half-day paid vacay. Yeah, I mean, Asmongold would be funny. Maybe.
These are not formal interviews today. Anyone showing up, just come by to say hi. We'll talk about Christmas. We'll see what everyone's up to. Not long appearances. It'll be like half an hour. It's not going to be anything crazy, but it's nice, right? It's nice to have variety and not.
A half an hour is a fairly long appearance. A short appearance is like 5 or 10 minutes. That's a short appearance.
Just have me sitting here talking all day like I usually do. It's going to be a good one. All right. Well, Jasper now jumped down. I don't know where he went.
Whatever you say, man.
For a couple of hours. Probably to like through like our 2:33. We'll see. Depends on what time my wife gets home because she's at work.
I was going to say, yeah, depending on what time she gets home.
The holiday traffic is crazy today. I'm sure it's going to take her forever to get home, which is going to suck, but what are you going to do, right? 'Tis the season. You got to put up with that crap. Okay. Exactly. As you can see, Jasper was still very iffy about crawling up on the new stuff. He's not used to it. He's so used to the old setup, jumping on the old chair, which used to be way lower to the ground. This one actually is, higher up because it's on wheels and everything. The old chair was just on this tiny little stand, and I was like way low to the ground, so he could easily jump up. And now he's like looking at it like, oh, can I make it? I'm like, no, dude, I don't think so. This chair is actually much thinner, see, than the old one. The old one was thicker. This one's thinner. I don't want him going up there and slipping. So, okay, we already got shout-outs to do.
He has back claws. He's not completely declawed. He just doesn't have claws on the front.
Let's see. We've got Your Future Stepdad got the support going today with our first contribution, which is a gifted sub. Thank you, Your Future Stepdad.
Blah, blah,
Today
blah.
with all of you. But I'm not going to sit here and get completely, sloppy drunk, and I'm passing out, falling asleep, and I can't operate the stream.
Are we doing lip smacks? Do you guys want to do... He already did Tis the Season once. Are we doing lip smacks? We can do that.
That would be counterproductive to what we're doing today, I think, right? Okay. Let's see here. Premium Letic did a €10 super chat. Let's see what that's the equivalent of. I have no idea what the euro is valued at today. Hold on.
I don't think we need a beg counter today. He's probably going to do pretty well.
$11.79. So thank you to Premium Letic. Let's get you on the leaderboard. There we go. Merry Christmas, Phil. What happened to your couch when you moved out of Connecticut? Let's see here. When stuttering John Melendez moved, his detractors took his discarded couch cushions and showed them off at a convention. When I moved out of Connecticut, my aunt moved into my place for about 1.5 years, 2 years, and she was using everything, including my table, my couch, all of that. But then what I'm to understand, she got rid of a lot of the stuff, so it was, gone within a couple of years that I moved there. So probably like by 2016, 2017, it was all gone. So no one got it. The detractors do not have my couch. And by the way, they wouldn't be able to get my couch cushions. You want to know why? Because the couch that I had in Connecticut, the big brown one that everyone remembers from like ages ago, was actually a cheap couch that I bought at like Bob's Discount Furniture. The cushions don't come off the couch. The cushions were actually sewed to the couch. You couldn't remove them. It was cheap. Okay. And Princess Luna has gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Princess Luna.
Ryan's starting early.
For our first gifted membership of the day. I appreciate that very much. See, some people are saying, well, you have some kind of an incentive. Like, someone just said, what if someone does a big contribution, like $100 at a time? Would you take a shot? See, here's the thing. I would like to say yes, but then watch someone drop like $1,000 out of nowhere, and I have to take 10 shots, and that's the end of the marathon. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to commit to something unsafe. Let me put it this way. I'm going to have a good time today. We're going to have a good time today. I'm going to have some drinks, but I'm going to do it responsibly. Yeah, if something big happens, if something fun happens, if someone does a crazy contribution or something silly happens, I'll probably take a shot. But I'm
Look at that bag. Look at that bag for the big contribution.
not going to commit to doing it exactly at a certain time because then someone's going to try to screw me over. You know what I'm saying? We got to do this safe. We got to do this rationally. I can't be on the floor. Get it? Okay. Butt fuck McAssface. What a festive name. Just gifted a membership.
How did that get by on YouTube?
Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
And it almost kind of sort of sounded like he was going to attempt to bring some goals back right there. Right. Fatal picked it up too. Is it $100 shots again? And then here comes Chio. Hint, hint. Yeah. Are we going to bring goals back?
Let's see here. Our first tip of the day has arrived from Big Larry Gaming. $2. He says, happy holidays. Hope you have a good day. I'm taking my nephew out to get some Italian veal sandwiches at my local deli. Yummy. That sounds great. It's his favorite place. I'm happy to treat him. Do you enjoy veal sandwiches? I love veal. I don't think I've ever had a veal sandwich. Chicken cutlet. I've had some good Italian chicken cutlet sandwiches at an Italian deli back in Connecticut where I grew up. But I haven't had one in a very long time. Sadly, they don't have anything like that out here in Washington. So that was Big Larry Gaming. Thanks for $2. Our first tip of the day. Appreciate that very much, Big Larry. Good to see you. And happy holidays to you and your nephew. Buckwell has returned to kick. Buckwell is back, subbed to kick, and then gifted a sub to Balthier. So actually that counts for 2, and that gets
I thought he banned Cuckwell. Wait, what the hell is going on?
Buckwell up on the leaderboard for 2 subs. Happy holidays to Buckwell.
Anybody can just come back if they got a few bucks to toss you, can't they? Like,
Well, hopefully he'll be able to stay in the chat all day. You know what I mean? All right. Good stuff. So let's see here. Nicholas says, try putting a limit to the madness. Well, see, that's the thing. Now, I agree. Like, I think what we should do is say, hey, maybe if a big contribution comes in, you know, I'll do a shot or I'll go open a Cutwater or whatever. But I'm not going to be constantly drinking nonstop like a fish so that I can't do the marathon. You know what I'm saying? So, Habib Gaming, how are you? 36 months as a member. Happy holidays to you, Habib Gaming. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Awesome, awesome.
slow down, Ryan. Don't log into all of them at one time.
So welcome to the marathon. The Blimp just did a $20 tip. Thank you so much to the Blimp. Let's get you a nice animation here on the stream. Thanks, Blimp. Yes.
Ugh.
Frosted Sharks says, any hints on who the guests might be? I don't really want to spoil.
When Toxie bans me, I promise not to grovel back pathetically. You have to, though, or we don't have any shtick.
At all. But at the
You'll have to email me and apologize.
same time, I'm sure some people are guessing already. All right. And like I said, the thing is, like, there's some maybes. Some people I've been talking with that said that they want to come on, but they haven't 100% committed. So we'll see. Like I said, we might have as few as like maybe 2. We may have as many as like 5. I don't know. It all depends. And that's why I said, please be patient with me today, as I'll be jumping on and talking and communicating with people during the course of the day to try to arrange stuff. Okay. All right. Let me ask this to the audience: who would you like to see as a guest? Right? Who would you like to see as a guest today on the show?
Nobody. You don't know anyone particularly interesting. And the people that you do know who are particularly interesting, like Asmongold or the Kino boys or something, I already watch them, so I don't really need them to be here.
What time can we expect the first guest at? Well, again,
I don't like the implication you know the ban is coming. But I always know.
I can't promise that promotion because I'm already talking with people to seeing if and when they can show up, right? But the first guest that I have locked in for a time is around 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Pacific time. Okay? That's in about a little over 2 hours. We'll have our first guest.
Okay.
Asmongold, John Rambo, Wings of Redemption, Jasper Kitty. You already got Jasper Kitty. He's already been on the stream. All right? Ralph, Cypress TV Gahul, and Ethan Ralph. Piers Morgan, Fidel Castro. That would be an interesting one to try to pull off, to try to get Fidel Castro on my Christmas marathon.
He can't see anything looking over there.
Thank you, Young Turismo, for a $50 super chat. He says, Merry Christmas.
Look out now. The money is rolling.
Have some drinks, wraps, point some late presents. Huh? Have some drinks. Okay, wraps. Don't know what that means. Point some late presents. Thanks for the super chat. I have no idea what you were saying, but I appreciate that, Young Turismo. Okay. Maybe someone's already been drinking. Thank you so much. $49.99 super chat. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Just say 50, man. Like, you're so petty.
Okay. Keemstar would be great. All right. I'm not spoiling. I'm not saying nothing. Original Grant, thanks for 2 months as a member. Says, do you remember your August 8 Mega Man Marathon? Why would I not remember it? I remember all 3 of my Mega Man Marathons this year. We did one in January. That was the first one that went through like Mega Man 1 through...
Right. Too bad he can't cash it out today. Suffer, Phil.
3.
You bitch.
I think we did 1 through 3, if I remember. And then I think the second Mega Man Marathon was 4 and 5 and half of 6. And then the third and final Mega Man Marathon was the rest of 6, and then 7 and 8, right? And I don't think we finished 8, but we got close. So now, if we do another Mega Man Marathon next year, it'll be the end of 8, and then probably 9 and 10, or try to finish those. Yeah. Very nice. Angry Joe, there you go. Maybe I'll get the
You think the fact that he said that means that one of them is going to be Keemstar?
Nostalgia Critic and the Angry Video Game Nerd at the same time, and we'll all do like a triple threat Christmas talk. What do you think? The Blimp says, here's a question. What's been a highlight of the year for me? Again, for me, all right. For me, here's the biggest positive about 2025, all right? This was the year where I went against all the people who were telling me what to be, and how to be successful, and I literally proved them wrong. Through hard work, dedication, actual insight, and trying new things, right? While still sticking to my guns, being the kind of content creator I wanted to be, I completely showed these people who are into toxic garbage culture and content that you don't have to be that and you could still win. But they don't care. Of course, they'll never admit that because then that means that they got, basically shown that their way is wrong. But, it is what it is. There's people on the internet who literally spend all day, every day, toxic. That's how they make a living. Everything they say out of their mouth is an insult. Some kind of a slamming defamatory joke. Some kind of sensationalist nonsense about politics or another streamer. It's garbage. It's literal crap. You could just poop it right into a can. That's the value of that content. But people are very dumb, and you can exploit the dumb people out there to get them to like that kind of content. It's the lowest common denominator of content there is. It's really easiest to make, easiest to pump out, easiest to fool people into thinking it has meaning when it's literally just fluff. It's drama. It's literally the TMZ garbage of the internet, right? I don't want to make that content. I could. I've shown I can, and I'm good at it. I just don't want to. I feel no value in that. I feel like an awful person when I make that kind of content. Do you understand? I want to be someone who plays games, has chill vibes, hangs out with a fun audience, and at the end of the day, you
Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
feel like you had a good time and it wasn't at someone else's expense. No one had to suffer for us to have a good time today. All right? That's my goal as a creator. And I was outright told, you can't do that. That doesn't work. You're ridiculous. You have to exploit your viewers. You have to exploit your audience. You have to exploit people on the internet. It's all about exploitation. Get ahead. Step on people. That's how you'll be successful. I outright proved everyone
You don't have to exploit anybody. You just have to be entertaining and stop being such a vicious fucking douchebag.
wrong because I didn't do that. And now things are so much better for me. So that's the highlight of the year for me. And of course, who was responsible for that? You, the viewers, for backing me in my endeavor to show the internet you don't have to be a toxic jerk in order to get over. And Asmongold, for giving me the opportunity to be heard to an audience that was listening and didn't only want to hear the toxic garbage. They actually wanted to find out about the real me. And when they did, they liked what they heard. And now here we are. That's simple. That's the highlight of the year for me. Because now that we're in a situation where it's not about finances, it's not about raising goals, it's not about, basically having to worry about that stuff. Instead, it's about just enjoying life, enjoying games together, enjoying our time together, enjoying the holidays, enjoying content. Enjoyment, which is what it should be, positivity. People want to tune into your stream to have a good time. Sky's the limit. We do whatever we want. I got the setup to do it. I got the means to do it. We can play any game at any moment. Right now, if you guys said, hey, Phil, a hot new game came out today. Want to check it out? Sure, let's go. Drop everything. Let's just go mess around with it. Let's check it out. I'm down for that. That's an amazing feeling of freedom. It really is. Like, you have to understand, I've been stuck
But it's sad it took you 18 years to get there.
for over 10 years in this rut where I'm a victim of circumstance where I have to play the big AAA game. I have to do this. I have to do that. I just don't have a choice because I have to stay afloat. And now it's all different. Thank you for that. Thank you for giving me that opportunity. That's been the highlight of the year for me, for sure. Absolutely. Okay.
So the highlight of the year was what happened to you a month ago. Wow, that sucks, dude.
Wow, I just received a very generous $50 tip from someone who specifically says, I wish to remain anonymous, but they have a message. Let me play them their animation first before I forget.
Santa Claus. Come on, what are you, chicken?
That's a hell of an animation. Oh. So they said, Merry Christmas to you and your family. I'm looking forward to this marathon. Congrats on all of your success this year. Thank you so very much. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you and yours as well. Hope you have a great one. And thanks for stopping by and supporting the stream. I hope you're here to chill, because that's what we're doing today. We are chilling and enjoying each other's company. Good stuff, right? Thank you to Illustrious Light Skin Bad Guy for a $2 super chat. He says, Merry Christmas to you, Jasper Cat. And then he tries to troll, but I ignore the trolling. And I say, thanks for $2. There you go. All right. Cool. All right, so here's what's on the agenda. All right, so you guys kind of know what to expect, what's coming up here. The first thing I would like to do today, after hanging out with you guys for a little bit, obviously, is I want to do the gaming schedule because it's very important for us to know what games are coming up to judge what we want to do on stream together. I have not looked at a gaming schedule in like 6 months, so I literally have no clue what games are actually coming out in the next few months. Without knowing, how can I judge what I want to play? So what I'd like to do is go through a gaming schedule with all of you.
Again, these are things that you really shouldn't be admitting out loud.
See the new games. You guys tell me what games you see are important. Like right now, I'll just give you a little preview. All right. I have absolutely no idea about any of these games besides Code Violet of what's on my screen right now. So I need to go through this with you, and you guys will tell me, are any of these games notable? Is there something I should know? Is there one that's interesting to you that maybe you want me to check out? And I will start tossing games here onto my game release schedule, all right, so that we can have a rough idea of what to do next year, all right? So that's the first thing I want to do today and get it done. I know it won't be super exciting, but at the same time, we can chill and talk. I'll have a few drinks when we're doing it. You know what I mean? It won't just be me doing that. We'll hang out. We'll have a good time together. And I figured out maybe take about 30 minutes to an hour, roughly, depending. And then, like I said, our first guest is probably going to arrive around 2 p.m. Pacific time. And, you know, we'll do a little 30-minute kind of, you know, catching up interview. And then after that, we'll probably hang out for a little more. It sounds like the next guest may be here around 3:30-ish. Okay? So we'll probably have...
You just said it wasn't an interview. Now it is an interview. Man, you don't know.
a guest, and then like an hour chill, and then another guest, and then probably it'll be time for food. By then, my wife will have arrived home from work, and we're going to order some food. We have no clue what we're even ordering. We don't even know yet. So we're going to order some food, have a nice meal together, and then what I'm thinking is after the food, then we will probably jump into some games. And you saw the list. The list is Bramble, Half Sword, Ball X Pit, Plants vs. Zombies, Blasphemous 2, and Balatro. That's what you guys nominated. So we'll start picking some of those games and play a couple of them. And
So for the next 2 hours, we're going to do schedule segment. At 2 o'clock, someone is going to show up for a half an hour. We don't know who it is. Then you said the next person isn't coming until 3:30, which if the first one goes from 2 until 2:30, that leaves us another hour of nothing. And then at 3:30, you want to go and start ordering your food and think about food, and then you're going to eat, which is going to put us at about 4:30, 5 o'clock. So basically what you're saying is you won't even be touching any kind of a video game for 5 hours. And in those 5 hours, we're going to have 2 guests, which will, if you say 30 minutes and it's 2 guests, that will be 1 hour. So for the next 5 hours, we're going to have schedule segment and 2 hours of schedule, 1 hour of people, and I guess 2 hours of what, Q&A? We can just go fuck ourselves.
then what we'll do is we'll play it by ear. At the same time, like I said, I'm waiting to hear from people.
Honey, I no joy this either. Oh yeah, big old fucking regrets. I knew this thing was gonna blow ass. I don't stream these because he's gonna play the video games. He never gets to the video games. There was one marathon I think I streamed for like 4 hours. I don't remember which one it was. I streamed for 4 hours and I was hungry. And I just fucking gave up, and he had not played a game yet. I went as long as I could. When we start getting into hour 2, 3, 4, I start getting antsy. I don't like sitting still for very long. And like, yeah, I streamed for like 4 hours and he didn't play a single game. So in other words, yeah, 5 hours of no games.
Well, so if I hear back and people are like, oh, hey, yeah, I want to come on your show. I'm ready to go. We might just drop everything.
But it was really, really important that we sat for an hour yesterday or an hour and a half or something like that and talked about what games we're going to play. To show up today to find out that, like, for the first 5 hours, we're probably not going to play anything. Oh, maybe it was the FNAF one. It might have been. Yeah.
Everything. You know what I'm saying? Just to have a guest or two on, because I need to be flexible. That's the only way I'm going to get people to work with me, is to be more flexible. So I told everyone, you know, who I invited today, hey, the day's open. You tell me if you're ready, if you want to come on or whatever, and we'll get everything going. So let's see how it goes, okay? Yes, I did hear that. I did hear that the 007 game that is coming out next year, is it First Light or something like that? It got delayed. It was supposed to be out in March, and now it's coming out in like May. Not a huge big deal, I don't think. Hopefully it ends up still being good, I hope. Aerosolo says, loving the Christmas spirit that you're bringing. Let's have a good one. Yes, let's chill. Let's have a good time together, everybody. All right? Cool. How's everyone doing? Seriously, like, what's going on? What are you all doing today? Anyway, obviously you're here to hang out with me, but what are you doing today? Like, it's 2 days before Christmas. It's the 23rd, right? Are you preparing for Christmas? Do you have family and friends traveling to come hang out with you? Are you traveling to go be with your family? Like, I'm just curious what you guys are all up to. When I was younger, around this time of year, we were preparing, because on Christmas Eve, we would go to one side of the family. Then on Christmas Day, we would have our own Christmas at home. But
Yeah, you did this yesterday, bro. Fuck.
then we would leave, and in the afternoon, we would go visit the other side of the family. So we actually would be, like, traveling a lot around Christmas time. You're leaving work early today, Muckman. You're still at work. Yeah, a lot of people are at work. My wife's at work. You know, it sucks getting stuck at work these last couple of days before Christmas. There's not much you can really do about that, right? I hear that. Parasolo says, I'm celebrating tomorrow with my parents and my sibling. Space Jam fan says, I'm actually chilling and wrapping gifts right now. Nothing Christmassy, just preferring a D&D campaign, says everything was right. Interesting. You hang out with some friends and play some D&D. Cleaned up your house. Hey, if you got free time, you might as well take advantage of it, right? You're flying to Florida to be with family? Cool. Well, be careful. Seriously, right now, this time of year, I always get nervous. It's a crazy time of year where there's so many people traveling, and sadly, it's also the time of year when there's a certain kind of people. People who take advantage, people who are just not in the best interest of humanity, and you got to be careful. People like to exploit. I always remember when I was a kid, my parents and I used to go to New York City right around this time of year for Christmas. We would go to like Rockefeller Center. One time we actually went and saw the Radio City Music Hall Christmas show, stuff like that. And as fun as it was, there's just people who take advantage, man. You would see people walking down the street, and they'd be like, hey, man, welcome to New York. And they talk for and all of a sudden, the guy comes up right behind them and just pickpockets the guy right in front of you. You can see it. Like, what the hell? People will take advantage this time of year, so be very careful if you're traveling, particularly.
You mean like you? You mean like you?
They're looking for someone who's a tourist, who's a traveler, to take advantage of.
So just stay here with me and give me all your money.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of Grinches, a lot of Scrooges, a lot of humbugs out there who just don't get it. Seriously.
Who don't get what?
Mike Jerry Cook says, I have nieces and nephews around all day. We're watching Christmas movies. Guess what I saw last night? Scrooged. One of my favorite Christmas movies of all time, starring Bill Murray and Bobcat Goldthwait. Great movie from the late 80s, really reminiscent of that time period. There's a lot of things in it that are like late 80s that are very throwback nostalgic for me. So love that movie. Glad to hear that. Actually, in pauses, I've now started watching your Silksong playthrough, and I'm enjoying it. Keep in mind, I go in as a noob. When I started playing Silksong, I had not played the original Hollow Knight. I'm well aware that I'm not good at the game. Like, I'm well aware that I sucked at it. I had issues with it. But over the course of the game, you will see me improve to the point where at the end, I do everything. Like, I literally do every optional boss, every challenge. And I got the Callus to prove it. I still have the Callus. It's starting to go away, but I got a big Silksong.
Oh, wow. We're still talking about the Callus. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. This shit is so fucking lame. Quark Sidious, thank you, honey, for the 10 gifteds. Holy shit. I appreciate your generosity, honey. Thank you very much. Happy Dentmas.
Bump Callus on my thumb for playing it because I was using the.
Oh, Muffin. Does your finger hurt? You must have the toughest job in the whole fucking world.
The Xbox Elite 2 controller, which the face buttons are ridiculously hard. I don't know what they were thinking, making them rock hard plastic like that. It's actually one of the reasons why I bought a new controller. This is the Razer Wolverine Pro. This one actually has nice clicky buttons on the front that are like way less rough on your thumb. So yeah, definitely this is a.
He hurt his fingy. That's really funny. Pussy boy injured his thumb. That's also funny.
Better option if you're gonna play a game like Silksong. But now of course I beat Silksong. Then again, people want me to play Hollow Knight, the original, next year. So hopefully I'll be well equipped for it with this buddy right here. Okay. All right. Well, here we go. Very early Christmas to you, Clout Siffler. How you doing? Spawn Killer, I don't have a favorite Christmas horror movie. I'm aware that there's quite a few of them, right? There's movies such as Black Christmas and Krampus and stuff like that. I've seen a few of them. I'm not big for like a crossover style movies like that. Like probably the most prominent one always was The Nightmare Before Christmas, which I still to this day don't know if that's a Halloween or Christmas movie or if it's neither. I don't know. Like I'll watch them, but I won't. I'm not into them. I'm not crazy for them, so I technically don't have a favorite because I don't really watch them or like them that much. I like the pure Christmas movies. Excuse me.
What the hell does that mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, I just received another anonymous $50 tip.
Santa Claus. Come on, what are you, chicken?
Thank you so very much. This person says, congrats on all of your big upgrades this year and happy holidays. Happy holidays to you. Thank you.
It's always the same, like, weirdo messages. Like, you've come a long way, and I'm so proud of you, and don't let anyone get you down, and congratulations on all your success. And there's never, like, any humor. There's never any inside jokes. It's the exact same, like, fucking sentiment with, like, a slightly different coat of paint. Like, every fucking time.
I think next year particularly will be absolutely amazing because there's no limitations anymore. I can play any game I want, like on any platform, right? We've got PS5 Pro, we've got Switch 2, we got a PC that can play anything at high quality, right? I now have keyboard, mouse, gaming level quality, competitive quality. I've got an OLED monitor. We've got arguably the best gamepad in the business for games right here. We've got music. In fact, I forgot. We muted the music. Let's get some music going. There we go.
No.
We got some background music going, right?
We did so good.
We got everything going. It's an amazing setup. It's just an awesome vibe. Every single day when I come and hang out with you guys, I'm having a great time. And again, the biggest improvement, by far, no goals, no pressure. We're just having fun. That is by far the best thing. I don't have to do it. Someone just said, what about your gunner glasses? That's right. I have gunner glasses. Brand new ones. So now I'm ready. Now I'm ready to game. There you go. No blue light will harm these beautiful brown eyes. They must be protected from all the harsh blue light out there. No, in reality, having this OLED monitor so close to me now, because keep in mind, I used to have a TV at the other end of the studio here. Having this right here next to me, these are kind of necessary for certain games. Not every game, but to have these for certain games is going to be a godsend. The other night I was playing Mega Bonk, and my eyes were burning bad. I was like, oh man, I remember I had gunner glasses, and they actually did serve a purpose. So now I have them. I don't have to wear them all the time, but it is nice to have a nice pair of gunner glasses to pop on when I need them, right? Pretty cool. Shout out to Annie Antics.
Yeah, that's super cool, man.
Who just became a member of the stream. Thank you so much, Annie Antics, for the membership. I appreciate that. All right. And shout out to Funky Monkey, who's a member here celebrating. Says, happy Christmas, everyone. Have fun and stay safe. Thank you, Funky Monkey. And Buttfuck McGashface just gifted 5 memberships to the community. Thank you for the gifted. Buttfuck, what a name. By the way, for the record, I'm not putting that on my leaderboard. I'm just gonna put.
You could just say Mr. McAssface if you want. Senor Chewy, I mean, Anonymous, thank you for the $2 super chat there with the message, ! Tip.
An abbreviation.
Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. Happy Dentmas.
Like that. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate that. Jade, how are you today? Happy holidays, Jade. How you doing today, man? Good to see you. All right, well, obviously the positivity is flowing. The party has started. Perhaps it's time for me to have my first drink. What do you guys think? It's now officially the afternoon, so I don't feel so bad about having a shot because it is the afternoon.
Wow, this is really pathetic.
All right, I think we should do it.
Oh, I think we got 2 smacks off of that one.
And the music says so as well. All right, let's go.
Oh, he's got that money buff a-flowing, boy.
Let's have our first shot of the stream. Jasper Kitty's over here again, too. How you doing, Jasper, buddy? You came over. You want a shot? No, kitties don't drink. You can't have a shot, Jasper. That's not allowed. Absolutely not. All right, here we go. Once again, Chateau de Saint Nicolas peppermint liqueur. Gonna give it a shot. We're gonna get the festive. My face is upside down in the bottle. Do you see how creepy that looks? My face is upside down in it. That's weird. All right, let's have our first shot. No, I'm not drinking other days. This is my day to drink. Tomorrow, I'm not drinking. I'm not, you know, if I have a drink on Christmas with my wife, it'll probably be some wine or something, you know, drink dinner. But yeah, this is my day to drink today. I lined it up that way. Okay.
Yeah, right.
So here we go. Haven't even tried it yet. Oh, hold on. Musical RGB liquor is always the best kind of liquor, okay? All right, let's go.
This man would get into the back of a Chester molester van if you told him that you were giving away fucking free lights, man. This man would willingly crawl into a van and be kidnapped.
Let's try it. Can you hear the music? It plays music, but I don't know if you can hear it or not on the mic. Obviously, you can see it. Oh, you can't hear the music? It's playing We Wish You a Merry Christmas, but it's very low volume. You know, it's not super loud or whatever. All right, anyway. I like that it's RGBs. Okay, you could hear it? Some people say they heard it. Okay. All right, peppermint liqueur. Hopefully it's good. I haven't tried it yet. Hopefully it's not overly sweet, but maybe it is. It's peppermint liqueur after all. It might be too sweet. Got my paper towels at the ready today in case I make a sloppy mess of myself. Very nice.
You can't take a shot without needing a napkin? Why am I doing
yes,
this?
There is gold leaves in it. I don't know if you can see them moving around in there, but there are gold leaves in it at the bottom. See them? See, it's like Goldschlager, only it's peppermint. So, okay. All
cool, man.
righty, guys, here we go. Happy holidays to you, Prophet Warner. He says, from the Dabbleverse, Skol! Thank you so much, Prophet Warner, for 2 months as a member, and happy holidays to you. All right, ready? So the most Christmassy soundtrack ever. I take my first holiday-themed shot today. Happy holidays to everyone. Here we go.
Let's see how many lip smacks we get off of this. How many to add to the total? 1, 2, 3.
That's tasty. That's really good. Oh, yummy.
4.
It's not too sweet.
That was 5, I think. Was that 5? That was 5.
It's more minty than sweet, and that's what I was afraid of. It was going to be like way too sugary. That's a good balance. It is a little sugary, but it's got a lot of mint flavor.
6.
Is it strong?
7.
I think it's 30% alcoholic volume, so it's not quite as strong as like hard liquor. It is liqueur, but it's still pretty strong. And keep in mind, I'll be drinking other stuff too. We've got cut water. That's like 13% alcoholic volume.
Okay, we got 7 off of that one. Alrighty.
have 3 flavors of cut water I want to try today. And we have the alcoholic seltzers as well. So, got a good amount of stuff. Very nice. All right. So, good vibes today. And
Are
good
they?
times. Thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. I figure we'll just hang out for a little bit more. And then we will get started on the schedule, the gaming schedule, that is. Because like I said, I want to get through that. Our first guest will likely be here around 2 p.m. Pacific time, but I want to get the gaming schedule kind of done before then. That way, after the guests that are coming by and the food, we can get to games and do a good variety of stuff today. All right? Will I shotgun a seltzer? No, I don't chug anything that's carbonated. If I do, I end up getting really like gassy and it upsets my stomach.
Oh, wow. I didn't need all of this. Silent Weapons, thanks for the 5, honey. Oh, we got jingle bags, jingle all the sway. I can't. The pig roach squeals in the goutmobile and the horse divorced away.
I don't chug
Big
beer or
ups, honey,
anything
thank
like that. Just not my thing. Jade said he's ready for Call of Duty tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we will be trying out Black Ops 7 during the Christmas Eve event tomorrow. It's only one stream, but I'm interested in trying out, Call of Duty on this setup now with the new keyboard and mouse to see how it works. We'll find out. Have I tried a Buzzball? No, I've seen them in the stores. I've never had a Buzzball. All that is it's just flavored liquor, right? Like different flavorings and stuff. I think so. There we go. You always need 2 shots to feel it, says Mike's Terry Coke. Well, like I said, let's not go crazy. Maybe what we'll do, maybe I'll open a cut water when we're doing the schedule, and I'll drink a cut water during the schedule, and then after that, we'll chill out for a bit with some
Ain't that a double shot glass?
guests and go from there. I have no idea what we're getting for dinner. The thing is now, because DSP tries it, became so prominent this year, like we ate so much different food takeout that like we've had everything. So now we look and we're like, damn, we had like every cuisine. Like we had Mexican, we had every single kind of Asian, we've had pizza, we've had burgers, we've had other like chicken, sandwiches, we've had like everything you can get. Like what the hell are we supposed to order now? Like we ordered everything. I legit don't know what we're gonna get today. So we'll have to see. You're absolutely correct. This is a first world problem. Most people are not fortunate enough like me to be able to order out that much. I get it. So for me, it's just kind of weird. Like, what do you do? See, I wish there was Italian food around here. The Italian restaurants around here are not good. We tried them. They're super duper unauthentic. Like, once we ordered Italian food, I got a carbonara pasta. We ordered a pizza. And my wife, I think, got like bolognese pasta, right? My pasta was so greasy. It was not authentic whatsoever. You can tell they put way too much oil in it. And it had bacon instead of the correct meat. What's the correct meat that you put in the carbonara? I forget what it's called. But
you're so Italian, right? But you don't know what meat goes in that carbonara? Okay.
It's supposed to be bacon. They put bacon in it. So it's bootleg. My wife's bolognese, the bolognese meat sauce was more just like a tomato sauce, which is wrong. And the pizza was flat and like a cracker. Like, dude, this is nothing authentic at all. It's not good. And that's what they have around here. They have this like knockoff shit that's just not good at all. Like, and by the way, it's expensive. I'm not even kidding. Like each pasta plate was like $25. Like, what the hell? We just spent like $80 on a terrible meal. You know? That's why we just don't eat Italian around here anymore. We gave up on it. Any mods, if you're here today, please pay attention to the chat. The morons are out in force, so please give it a look. That way I don't have to moderate all day. I'd appreciate it. Okay. Battlefield 6 has snow in the game now. That's great. I'm still not playing it. It's just not my thing. I received a $10 tip from Big Papa Pump.
Humbug.
Thank you, Big Papa Pump. He says, Merry Christmas, Phil. Hope you have a great one. Thanks for being a constant. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you for watching and supporting. I know. Like, a lot of people have come to me over the years and said, like, you're the consistent dude. You're the one that we can trust to always be there. To stream and make content. And that's appreciated because a lot of creators are not consistent or just do whatever they want whenever they want. And people don't really like that. They wish that they would be more consistent and more serious about what they do. You know, I still remember back to the times of COVID, when people were actually coming by saying, hey, you know, it's great that you're streaming consistently, because a lot of people are not. A lot of people are just kind of sporadic, and people were able to unplug and forget about COVID and come to my streams and chill and enjoy games. And that's kind of what I want.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought about doing when COVID was happening. I thought to myself, fuck, what do I do?
To be to you guys. I want to be a place where you can come hang out and chill and have fun and feel like it's a safe environment to enjoy gaming, to enjoy each other's company. You can get rid of all that drama around you of the real world. The world wants to get you involved in.
Yeah, you can come and hear all about my drama and all of my bullshit and all of my problems and listen to me beg for money and listen to all of my shit. Yeah, that's great, bro.
Politics and all this crap.
I'm sorry,
my goal is to
bad.
make sure you don't have to deal with that. You can just enjoy your time here with me. Okay? Cool.
And listen to all of my bullshit.
Yeah, we need moderators on YouTube. We had them, but now they're gone. Hopefully we can get some. Hold on.
Come on, don't you want to talk to Hugh Jass Movies? Hey, cup rattler.
He went to the closet, but I don't know what he's doing in there.
What's the matter? Store wouldn't take your stolen credit card.
My closet is currently a big mess. Why? Well, because I just upgraded my setup. And when I did, a whole bunch of equipment arrived. I unhooked a lot of equipment. I just tossed it in there. Wires are like everywhere. So I just want to be sure he's all right. And he just came out of there. Shadow My Sonic with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. He says, growing up when you and your family had pizza, did you only order pizza or did you make your own or eat frozen pizza? No, we lived, no exaggeration, 15 minutes away from an insanely authentic Italian-style pizzeria. Okay, so we got great pizza whenever we wanted. They didn't deliver, but we would just drive. We would drive and pick it up and come home.
Ooh, scrambled egg sandwich. I do breakfast Sammys sometimes for dinner. In fact, oddly enough, that I don't want to really cook a whole lot, so it's just breakfast Sammys for dinner. And then tomorrow, I'm so fucking lazy. I did it. I bought a frozen lasagna, and I'm putting that bitch in the oven. And that's dinner tomorrow, because Thursday, it's going to be like 5.5, 6 hours of cooking. So I am going light for the next couple of days. The hardest thing I want to do between now and Christmas is fucking fry a couple eggs and fucking make some sausage or something. That's it.
You know, with no worries. Now, we never made our own.
Wow, look at all of this. I mean, just filling up the whole chat.
But if you had some actual, like, frozen pizza, it would literally be like Elio's. Seriously, like the crappy one. Because it would be like a treat, like a silly junk food treat. Okay?
Although I am jealous that you have the sandwich now, as it's nearly 4 o'clock my time, and I haven't eaten today, so... No, I won't have to get up at 5 a.m. to cook, thankfully. Cooking is going to start around, probably around 8 o'clock.
1 second.
Mr. Toxic, I hope, is streaming upstairs while you're slaving away. As most men, he has been banned from the kitchen. It's stuff that's, it's not really that hard. You know what I mean? I don't like ham, so blasphemy. I make a turkey. So the turkey goes in the oven like it pretty much does itself. It's not hard to peel potatoes or, you know, get green beans ready or like whatever it is that you do. It's not hard stuff. So.
Cool. The Average Gamer just did a $2 super chat. It says, Merry, whatever that is, I don't know, but thanks for $2.
Merry Crimbo, dickhead. You can't fucking say Crimbo?
Okay. Very nice. Listen to this amazing soundtrack. How's the day so far? Pretty good.
Can we have, like, Christmassy music or something?
Except, all right, want me to be honest? You know I'm an honest dude. I didn't get as much sleep as I would have liked. I got woken up early because my wife had to go to work, and whenever my wife has to go to work and she gets up early, Jasper Kitty gets up very early. And basically...
Fuck him. I don't care for him.
He will not let me sleep. He will start pawing me in the bed nonstop. He wants me up, and he just will not let up. So basically, as of 7...
No ham unsubbed. Oh, no!
a.m. this morning, my cat has kept me awake. I'm like, ugh, didn't need to be up at 7 a.m., you know? But it is what it is. Listen, nothing's going to beat my holiday vibes today. I'm in a great mood. I'm ready to chill.
Oh, yeah, Kaylee, you know it. Fucking hella bougie potatoes on Christmas.
Chill with all of you and have a good time. So, good stuff. Shocks, how are you? It's good to see you. He says he's closed his last deal of the year. Now he can watch the stream. Been a good year for the wallet. Have a Merry Christmas. I'm glad to hear that, Shocks. I wish nothing but success and prosperity to all...
So that you can give me all of your money. So keep being successful, Daddy Ryan, and keep giving me that money.
All of my viewers. I wish you all the best. I hope that you're all having a great, successful holiday season. Seriously.
I hope you're having a great, successful holiday season. What?
Now, this is a very festive song, let me tell you. Are those jingle bells? Are those jingle bells? Could be. Why can't you use bacon in carbonara? Because it's a high-fat content. It doesn't taste right. You're supposed to use pancetta, which is a different meat that actually fits the dish much better. You can use bacon, but that's like basically the knockoff ingredient that you only use as a substitute. You're supposed to be using pancetta. Think of it this way. If you're a restaurant, okay, and you're supposed to be making the dish authentically, why aren't you using the authentic ingredients? You should be.
I bet you this fucking retard, if you gave him pancetta and you gave him bacon, I bet you he couldn't fucking tell the difference.
Do I like heavy metal? I've liked heavy metal over the years. I don't necessarily love it or listen to it actively anymore, but
he tells you that there was the wrong meat in the carbonara and then couldn't tell you what meat was supposed to be in the carbonara. So there's that.
Like it back in the day.
Right, 'tis the season to give, to fill. Sir? Oh, wow. Sir, you got like 10 hours to go. Are we already into fucking dead air?
What cologne am I wearing? Would you like to know? I'll tell you. If people really want to know, I'll tell you. There's nothing wrong with sharing that information, but these hyperfixated losers on the internet think it's like a big deal.
Okay, fine. So tell.
Oh, what is that holiday? What is that cute holiday kitty? Oh, that's cute. It's an orange cat with a freaking Santa hat on, and he's posing and turning. I like that new that emote in the Kit Chat. That's funny.
I like how he didn't tell.
That's funny. I don't have a favorite Super Turbo theme. I love them all because I love the game so much. I've heard those a million times. Oh, you actually want to know? All right, today I am wearing Dolce & Gabbana light blue. That's what I'm wearing, Dolce & Gabbana light blue today for the Christmas event. That's right. But maybe I'll change it up. I am changing my outfit many times. In fact, when I go to change right now, because we're going to change for the schedule update, maybe I'll put on something different. Nah, I'll just keep wearing. I'll do the same one all day.
I have never made Romanoff potatoes. I have not. I've heard of them, but I do not make them. There's no bad way to eat a potato. Like, I'm just saying.
Can I review the cologne? No. I cannot.
Well, you obviously like it, you fucking idiot. You're wearing it. So, but for you, everything's mid. So what is it, like a 3.25 out of 5?
Blue is my color. You think so? You like me in blue? I'll be in many different colors today, actually.
Paper bag is your color. Paper bag. That's what you should be wearing. Paper bag, parka, and snow pants. That's your color.
Many different colors. No, I got into cologne as I got older. Basically, you know, this is the truth. My wife loves cologne and loves perfume. And so when we got together, she was wearing different perfumes. And then I started getting into colognes and smelling different ones. Oh, I like that. I like that. And, you know, I didn't have any money for it or anything back then. But things changed. You know, things have turned around. Things are great now. So now I'm able to afford it. And I have, you know, some nice colognes and I wear them. And I like the smell. I just do. Because people are like, well, why do you wear cologne when you're at home? Because I like it. Because I can have it. It's a luxury. It's something that smells great. It makes me smell something good all day long. Right? Like right now, my office, quite frankly, smells like a whole bunch of new electronics and a factory desk. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't smell great. Because it's all new product smell. And so to come in here, it's like, okay, well, I got to put up with it because it's all new equipment. Give it another couple months, it won't smell like that anymore. But if I'm wearing cologne, like, okay, now I just smell this. I don't have to smell all the factory smell of all this manufactured stuff, you know?
How many shots? He's taken one. He's taken one, by the way, for $243. So now that there's no pressure, he's actually drinking less.
Yeah, I just alternate between a ton of different ones that I have. I don't particularly...
There's a Dolce & Gabbana. I'm looking on Ulta, which is like a like makeup thing or whatever. There's a Dolce & Gabbana light blue mini set for $25. There's a bottle here for $87.78. There's not the Eau de Parfum, but the Eau de Toilette. That is... It says here it ranges from $40 to $200. I'm assuming on like how big the bottle is. It's like, oh, here we go. Here's a bottle. It doesn't say the ounces or anything. $40.
Really have ones for different seasons. Some people do that. They'll be like, oh, it's summertime. I like this scent for the summer. I like this scent for cold weather. I like this scent for this season. I don't really do that. I just have a bunch and I tend to rotate between them. I mean, if I'm in a mood for one, I'll just wear that particular one on a day. But I do enjoy like rotating between because then it never feels like I'm wearing one too much and I get tired of the scent. You know what I mean? Like that, I think that may actually be one of the problems with these colognes is that a lot of them are too expensive. Okay.
Here, we know this. He bought it on Amazon. So let's just go to Amazon. Because that's where he fucking buys everything because you don't leave the house.
Okay, if a bottle of cologne is $20, it's not a big deal. If a bottle of cologne is $130, that's a big deal. That's way too...
I typed in Dolce into Amazon, and the first thing that came up was Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Men. So according to Amazon here, it's $128 a bottle.
Expensive. And because of that, now you're sadly not able to really do more than one or two colognes. Who can afford more than that? So now you end up using the same two colognes all the time. You get sick of them. All right? So for me, what I did is I slowly, over the course of this year, I bought different colognes, and now I have a repertoire that I kind of go between, and I don't wear, like I probably wear the same cologne maybe twice in 1 month, if that. That way I never get tired of it. Light blue is both a men's fragrance and a women's fragrance. There's two different variations of it that Dolce & Gabbana sell, and there's a men's and a women's. Yep.
Google is listening to all of us, by the way.
What is it?
Everything is listening.
It's supposed to be reggaeton, right? Yes, I agree, which I love so far. I really love the Razer Wolverine controller. I've only used it for about, 2 weeks? Not even. I love it for all the games I'm playing with it. And that's what? Arc Raiders, Mega Bong. I mean, honestly, I haven't played too much. You know, Expedition 33, it's good for the parrying. For the few that I played, it's good. I'll get more into it next year for sure when we play a wider variety of games and newer games. But for what I've been doing, I love this. It's so light.
It's probably a knockoff. It can be. And there are discount places where you go that I don't know what deal with the devil that they make to get them for cheap.
Like the lightest weight controller, man. I love it.
I know that they exist
Game on that?
because
Probably not.
I have designer perfume. So there are some places that you can go where they're
I
cheaper.
believe the Wolverine game is a PlayStation exclusive, right? And that's a PC controller. So I have to use the PlayStation 5 controller when I play the Wolverine game. Not much I can do about that. What is my go-to cologne? I've already explained I don't really have a go-to cologne. There's quite a few that I like. There's some that I never heard of, and I tried them this year, and I was blown away at how good they were. Like, oh my god, that's so good. Like this, I had never tried Mont Blanc at all.
You're not even loyal to a cologne. I mean, honestly.
And now I have like 3 or 4 Mont Blanc colognes, and I love them all. And they smell different, but they're all really, really good. Another one, I'll give you another recommendation of a company, Jimmy Choo. Jimmy Choo, man. He has quite a few different scents, variations of scents. They're all good. And of course, everyone's going to say this. Dior Sauvage. So they have regular Sauvage, they have the Elixir, and now they have a new one too. I haven't gotten the new one yet, but Sauvage is also really good. So there you go. There's a few that I like. Dude, I give you the brands, and I give you a few specific ones with the Sauvage stuff.
No one's banning this dude.
How many colognes do I have? Too many to count. Too many to count. The whole closet. I open the door, the giant shelving of dozens and dozens of colognes, and it's automated. It's actually like mechanized. So I press a button, and the shelves roll up like this, and then I grab. And here's what I do. So it rotates, and I push the button, and then what happens is these jets spray the cologne into the closet and just douse my body in the cologne. I don't have to apply it myself. They deploy the cologne onto my body from various different 360-degree directions. It's absolutely state-of-the-art. Very few people have something like this.
You know, soap will take care of a lot of that for you. You only need like 1 or 2 spritzes of a cologne or a perfume.
Yes, of course. Baccarat. I've not tried a Baccarat cologne. Okay, Baccarat. Do I have colognes I hate? Yeah. You know, it's just like anything. I think everyone has a personal preference. I'll go to the
No, I don't believe he's lying when he says he has a bunch. He probably really fucking does.
store, because some stores have the colognes. That's how you really
This dude has a hoarding problem. He doesn't have one of anything. I don't care what the fuck it is.
test them. You got to get there and spray them. There's been a few I spray. I'm like, oh, it's like offensive to my nose. But some of them are like popular. I don't know, because the thing is, I tend not to remember what I dislike. I remember what I like. But I just particularly remember, oh, okay, this is one that it's always there. It's always prominent. It's expensive. And I spray it. I'm like, oh, who would wear that all day? You know? I'm trying to remember. You know what it is? It's always the one with the weirdest freaking bottle, too. Like, isn't there a bottle that looks like a body? And then there's a bottle that looks like a gun or something? And you spray it, like, it smells like shit. Like, why did it? Maybe that's why they had to have the fancy bottle, to make you feel like you're getting something special, and then you spray it like it smells like awful. Okay. All right, guys, so here's the deal. Great intro.
Ugh, this music is obnoxious.
All right, we're hanging out. We're having a good time. I think that we should get into the gaming schedule for next year.
Oh,
Because I wanna get
boy.
through it before we start having guests on the show. So, great intro segment. I hope that you guys enjoyed it.
Movie sign, thanks for the 2, honey. I appreciate you. This man is a humor black hole getting bent, Phil.
I'm having a great time with all of you. Thanks for chilling. Thank you for the early support for those of you who dropped by and are supporting the stream. Now let's transition. I think what I'll do is I'll run downstairs and probably grab a Cutwater, and I'll probably drink a Cutwater over the time that we're doing this gaming schedule update, and we'll see what games are coming out next year, and we'll go from there. Okay? Sound good? All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for a great intro to the marathon. I hope that you're ready for a fun one. It seems like it's going to be a great one. We got great attendance. People are hanging out and having good vibes, and it's time. It's time to get ready. Let's do it, everyone. Excellent. Thank you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Hope you'll stick around all day. If not, hey, at least hopefully you enjoyed this intro. If you're watching this intro on demand, I hope you enjoyed it. And see you for more content all day long. Okay. Let's swap over here. Actually, let's change camera angles, everybody. Okay. Let's do this here. That was not it. That was it. That's still not it. That was it. There we go. I think I'm going to leave the lights on. And the reason being is because I'm going to be going back to there for guests relatively soon. So rather than turn all the lights off, I have to turn them on and off and on and off all day again. I think I'm just going to leave them on. Now, how does the hat look? I can't see. Is the background removal tool removing the ball and everything? Because if it is, I'm probably just going to take the hat off if it looks stupid. It looks like I have a flat head. Well, it is what it is, I guess. I guess I'll have to remove it then. That sucks that it removes the side here. Look. Well, I can't really see if I do it this way. Yeah, all right. Dang it. All right. I'll have to put the hat back on after the fact. Okay. All right, what I will do, let me go grab a Cutwater, and I will try it for the first time while we go through this gaming schedule update, all right? So give me a sec, I'll be right back, and then we will continue on with the marathon, and we'll look at games together, and we'll figure out what we want to play in 2020.
Yeah, you've already said this, Grandpa. Go. You don't have to say it, and then... Okay, he's fucked off. He's fucked off.
All right, I'm back. Everyone ready? Let's go. Let's get started. Happy holidays, everyone. DSP here, and it is time. It is that time of year. We're going to go through the gaming schedule lineup for 2026, games that have solid release dates. We're going to pick out the ones that we are interested in checking out next year. All right? The truth is, I haven't checked out the gaming release schedule in a long time, so I'm very backlogged on knowing about what games are coming out in 2026. That's why I want to sit down with all of you here and figure out exactly what you guys are interested in. So let's talk. Let's look at these games. Let's see what's good and go from there. Now, this is my Christmas marathon at the same time, so we got some festive music going on. Okay, it's not very festive, but it is pretty upbeat in the background. Here I am in my holiday attire. The background removal tool made Santa. Look at this. Santa. It looks like Santa's sitting here.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm going to do it just like this. I'm just going to sit like this. All right, that's actually pretty funny. But anyway, all right, let's go ahead. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Let's go ahead and let's get started. Oh, by the way, very festive vibes here today. How about a Cutwater White Russian? I've never tried this before. We're going to give it a shot right now. It's only a whopping 13% alcoholic volume, the equivalent of 2 shots. So let's give it a taste. Ready? And no, I'm not sponsored by Cutwater. So this is a coffee liqueur and vodka together, I believe. Oh, that smells heavenly. All right, let's go.
1, 2.
Oh my God, that is delicious. Oh, that's so good. Well, that's gonna be fun. Okay, so.
And we only oh, was that 3? I think that was 3. Fuck it, I'm going 3.
Let me see where to put this. Let's take a look here at our gaming schedule for 2026, shall we? And I'm excited to see what games are coming out. Shout out to Skilleris, who just hosted me with 23 viewers over on Kick. Thanks so much, Skilleris. For everyone who is just joining, if you would like to talk in the chat and be a part of the conversation of what games I should play next year, just follow the channel. I think it's like a 6-minute follow rule, and then you can talk in the chat. Okay? Sweet. All right, ready? Let's take a look. So here we are. This is January of 2026. And again, I'm way behind on games and stuff. What I'd like to know is your guys' opinion on this. Like, what do you guys know of any of these games, and if there's something that I should check out? Taking a quick look here, I'm not familiar with like any of these early games that are listed here. Like the first game that I even recognize in this lineup is Code Violet. So this game is supposed to be like the spiritual successor to the Dino Crisis series, and I was interested in playing it. It was actually supposed to come out this month, but it got delayed about a month. So I would definitely toss Code Violet in there. I know that you guys like Dino Crisis. I played it, what was it, a year or 2 ago? Because it actually was playable on PS5, and it was actually a great playthrough. Real Ellipsian says Pathologic 3 is an interesting game because we were checking out if there's nothing going on. What is Pathologic 3 exactly? Can I do this? January 9th. Also January 9th, so same day as Code Violet. Save a town from a mysterious plague in this in-narrative first-person RPG. Learn the stories of the unusual inhabitants. Shape their lives with your decrees. Diagnose patients. Face the plague. Connect the dots. Find out who killed the immortal man. Correct your mistakes in the past. Wow. Sounds unique, but also sounds really weird, doesn't it? So, Pathologic. Never played it. Anyone know about the series? Does it sound good? Really? Nost? Uljic, it must be nostalgic, but there's no O in their name, says, I think you tried out the second one a long time ago. I did? It doesn't ring a bell. What's up, Baby Cowboy fans? Good to see ya. It doesn't ring a bell to me. Here's the trailer. Just watch it for a sec. What the? No! All right, forget it. I was going to watch the trailer, but they got to put an ad on it. Well, I'm not going to watch it now. Seriously. I guess this is a maybe, but I just don't know much about it. Pathologic 3. I guess I could put it as a maybe.
Oh, man. This is going to be, like, so rough already.
I'll have to look into it more. Okay. Quarantine Zone, the last check is fun. You played the demo. Where do you see that, Spike Vincent? Oh, here it is. Quarantine Zone, the last check. Command the last blockade. Inspect survivors. Decide their fate. Trust, quarantine, or liquidate. Liquidate? Okay. Expand your base, upgrade defenses, and fend off the hordes. Every step shapes humanity's survival. Your choice matters, and every mistake costs a life. Huh. Another first-person game? But is it just that you...
Senor Chewy, thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. We're talking about the games he's going to play next year when he hasn't started a game today in a gaming marathon. 220 behavior. Absolutely correct.
Like inspecting people and determining if you're going to allow them to live or die. That's what it seems like, right? Yeah, look. Dude, IGN's the worst site. Oh, I want to watch the trailer for the game. No, here's an ad. No, IGN, no. I'm not going to sit here and watch an ad. I'm just going to scroll off and not watch it now. Like, screw you. Right? Like, what a stupid thing.
What's the matter? Store wouldn't take your stolen credit card.
Thank you so much, Mozzie, for a $5 contribution. Mozzie says, warmest wishes to you and your family this holiday season. And to my friends in the chat, too, your favorite viewer, Mozzie. Thank you so much, Mozzie. I appreciate that. You are awesome. And it's good to see you. Happy holidays to you and yours. I hope you're having a great season. All right. It seems interesting. Something different. It's PC only. Probably a smaller scale game. All right, Quarantine Zone, the last check. Okay. What else do we got here? They're reselling Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Are you kidding me? Does it really need to be resold as a special edition on the Switch 2? It ran fine on Switch 1. That's ridiculous in my opinion. Yeah, none of these games are ringing a bell. I haven't really heard of any of them. Does anyone have any recommendations for any of these games?
No, don't recommend his ass anything. Don't recommend him anything. He'll just tell you how fucking stupid it is.
What's up, King Michael? Good to see you. Anyone heard of any of these games? I know anything about them? Because here's the thing. I never heard of Megabonk, and then it came out, and it was a hit.
I have to agree with Virgil. I don't know what it is about Mozzie, but, like, I don't know. I just kind of want to punch him. Like, get the fuck out of here, you nerd.
You know, Arc Raiders, I think some people were looking at it, but then when it came out...
Your favorite viewer. Like, oh, God. Glaze harder, you weirdo.
It became a way more popular thing. So I got to really pay more attention to when these games come out, and if they're any good, right? Nothing is really like sticking out. I mean, there's
the music is super shitty. I agree. Yeah, this is bad.
2 ports of games that have already been out. I'm not playing those. Oh God, this game comes out on January. This High Guard game. Everyone is basically saying High Guard is going to be the new flop. Like, what was the game that came out last year? Concord or whatever. Everyone thinks it's literally going to be the new Concord, and it's going to flop hard. I haven't really watched anything of it, so I don't know anything about it. But yeah, everyone is saying it's going to stink. Marathon got delayed, right? I think Marathon doesn't have a solid release date yet, or does it? So taking a look at the rest of January, again, I don't know much about any of these games, so unless you guys have a recommendation of any of these games. And by the way, Code Vein 2, I have zero interest in. Let me make this clear. Code Vein 1, I tried the beta, and at first it looked promising, but as I played more of it, I realized it was kind of like a crappier version of like a FromSoft game. It was very repetitive. The dungeons themselves had a lot of massively reused assets and areas that just weren't very interesting. So I basically said, I'm not really interested in it. Then people found out that there were anime boobs in it and basically sexualized content, and everyone freaked out and said, oh, Code Vein, you gotta play Code Vein. I said, but we played the beta, it sucks. Like, we were all bored. Why would I buy the game? If you want to buy it for the anime boobs, buy it yourself and stare at anime boobs, or better yet, just go on the internet right now and stare at anime boobs. Like, you don't need the game to do it. I don't know why you're trying to pressure me into playing a game we tried and didn't like. So that's why I didn't play Code Vein 1, and it's been a running meme for like 7 years to try to get me to play this game that no one liked when I tried it. So yeah, now Code Vein 2 is likely just going to be more of the same. I'm not interested in it at all. All right, so that's...
Wow, big shocker. I'm not interested in it at all. Just thank you for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. I know why he likes the music. It sounds like what you would hear in a mall arcade in the mid-90s. Merry Christmas to all. Yes, this old fucking loser man's nostalgia.
Off the table for me. I'm not going to be playing Code Vein 2. If anything, if you want to see me play like a Soulsborne style game, let's play Dark Souls 2 or 3. Let's throw some mods into it.
No, let's not do that again. You did that again.
And let's have some fun with it that way, okay? Cool. All right. So, anything else, guys? Or should we go on to February? Are any of these games sticking out? Or should we say that right now, you know, Cold Violet is a definite, Pathologic 3 is a maybe, and this Quarantine Zone is a maybe, right? Anything else there? Thank you, King Michael. No, I'm not. We already talked about Dispatch a million times. I'm not playing that. Damn, this is damn good. This White Russian is seriously delicious. Damn, that's dangerously delicious. Yikes. Like, now I'm going to crave that all the time. It tastes so good. Crap. So far, I really like the Mai Tai, and I really like the White Russian. They're both great. You want me to switch the music? All right, let's switch the music. People are saying this
Can we please? This is really bad.
is too exciting. All right, let's go to...
People are saying this is too exciting. Stop.
Happy. How about some happy music? People can't handle the metal on Christmas, apparently. There you go. Some synthesizer happy K-pop or something. Here we go. No, Jade, I'm not interested in 2XKO. There's quite a few reasons. Reason number 1, let's show it here.
None of this will matter when the games come out. It won't matter at all. He's gonna do whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Reason number 1, they released the game unfinished. They released the game with very limited characters. And their plan with this game is to just keep releasing characters very slowly for it. I don't like that. If you're gonna release a game...
Yeah, he did a couple of those smacks there, didn't he, JD? I caught 2. Are we good? At 20? I think 20's right.
Release it full
right-ish.
Full cast of characters that you can learn the balance. Don't drip me content. That's what they're doing. They're like drip feeding everyone content. Number 2, the playing style is very, very easy mode-like. Like, I've seen how the game plays. I don't like it. And number 3, it's made by a bunch of game devs who I don't support. All right? From previous actions and things that they did, heinous stuff back in the day, stuff that they let happen in the
You're one to talk, man. Like, you're one to talk.
fighting game community. I just don't like them. I'm not going to play a game that is made by a bunch of guys I don't like. All right? So, I'm not playing that game. By the way, there's tons of other games coming out, fighting games in 2026. We'll see if there's release dates. Like, there's the not Injustice.
No, he doesn't do $100 per shot anymore.
Invincible fighting game. There's the Avatar fighting game. There's Marvel Tokon. Those I'd be more interested in, okay? Okay, so I guess that's it for January, which I'm not shocked that January is not a heavy release month. Okay. Let's see here. Real and Fight Club. Pax Autocratica. Have I heard of any of these? No. Deus Ex is getting remastered? It is? The original Deus Ex? Dude, that's from like the early 2000s. I remember my friend played that on PC when I was in like high school. Would anyone be interested in seeing me play Deus Ex remastered? See, I would say Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, I'm genuinely interested in that. I love the Dragon Quest series, but I'm afraid that I'm not going to get an audience for it. Like right now,
I'm afraid that if I play it, I won't make any money. Try Jay. Thanks for the $5, honey. I appreciate you. Let's talk about all the games that will make me shame you for not supporting, or that I'll decide I won't play anyway, or that I'll wage quit or rage quit, whatever the case may be. Thanks, honey. Appreciate you.
Very pleased that many of you are coming by because I started playing Expedition 33 again, and you guys have been very, very engaged in supporting of that playthrough, and thank you so much for that, really. But I'm nervous that once we get through that, because we're going to be playing that probably through all of January, okay? Once we get through that, would people want another one? Or is that too much? Because I would love to do Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, but I don't know if it's going to work. I think I'm going to put it on the schedule. Let's put it on there. And the graphics of this game look really good. Let's also put Deus Ex Remastered on there, okay? Those are, I'd say those are both maybes for me. I'm going to be honest, Neo 3, I don't think I'm feeling it. All right, seriously, like, when it comes to these
Ooh, that was a good one.
Souls-like games at this point, I either want to play one that's from FromSoft or one that's special. I already played Neo 1 and 2. Honestly, I don't even think people cared that much about Neo 2. They actually had told me that they were bored with it or whatever. I don't think I'm feeling Neo 3. I think I might just skip it. So, really, Mikey says, no, actually, Deus Ex Remastered has had its date pulled. It looked like crap, and now there's no new date, so I'll put question marks next to it. I guess we'll have to check into that when we get closer to February. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Any of these other games anyone recognize? I don't know anything about My Hero Academia, which is why I'm not too interested in that. What the hell is Monterey Jack? What the?
Of course he doesn't know anything about My Hero Academia. Of course he doesn't. He doesn't know anything about anything.
Let's see here. I mean, Mario Tennis Fever. I bought the last... was it the last Mario Tennis game? I think I got it, and it was so difficult. I just didn't really like it. I don't know if I want to play another Mario Tennis, honestly.
Mario Tennis whooped his ass. Confirmed.
I don't know. I mean, I'll put it down here, but I'm not too interested. It's like, it's going to be something for the Switch too, but is it really worth it? You know they're going to charge $70 for that, right? You know they're going to charge $70 freaking dollars for Mario Tennis Fever, and it's going to be annoying, and it's going to, you know, be frustrating. Yeah, I don't really care about Yakuza Kiwami 3. I mean, to be honest, I also don't care about... It's just crazy. Like, I don't care about half the games that I played the first installments. I don't care about High on Life 2. High on Life 1 was all right. I thought it was fun, but I didn't love it. And people actually didn't like the second half of the playthrough. They got bored with it. High on Life 2, I don't think I want to play it. You know what I mean? What the hell is Reanimal? What is this? Some of these games are so weird. Like, what is this crap? Oh, the Virtual Boy? Okay. Totally, I want to do the Virtual Boy. Okay, let's get this down. This is February 17th.
Some old fucking garbage no one cares about. The Virtual Boy.
So that includes Galactic.
Yeah, Mario Tennis Too Hard. Confirmed.
Pinball. Mario's Tennis. Telero Boxer. There's more than that, too, I think. I think there's, like a bunch of games. But I'm very interested in trying out Virtual Boy games. I've never played Virtual Boy before, besides in Blockbuster Video back in the day. They actually had like a demo of it, and I tried it out, and I was like, oh, this is kind of unique, but it gave me a headache right away. Like, no lie, the Virtual Boy gave me a headache within 5 minutes. I was like, oh, my head. So I would like to try it again. This is the one that's on the Switch 2, and you either can use a cardboard box, or they're actually going to have an actual unit you can buy that does like HDMI out, and then you can capture it on a stream. So if they have that, I want to do it. I totally want to do that. Buckwell, I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your early support, man. So, all right, I'm down for the...
I guess just all is forgiven, I guess. Because Buckwell was just back, so okay, man.
Virtual Boy stuff. Let's see what else we got. Oh, Rainbow Six Mobile. I'm all over that. I'll be playing that for sure. Yeah, honestly. Does anyone see anything else? No, right? Like, there's nothing else notable here. Unless you guys have suggestions again. Styx. Styx Blades of Greed. The Master of Stealth is back. Explore the dizzying... Oh, I thought I remembered the name Styx. The dizzying heights of the Izerian continent and cunningly eliminate your enemies. Thanks to your quartz powers are freer than ever. Alright, it's a consideration. So that's the 19th. Alright, I'll toss it on there. I don't know if we'll play it. February 19th. Okay. That sounds familiar. That's a series, right? That's an ongoing series that's been out for a long time. I think so. Road Kings, I know, is coming out, Buckwell, but it doesn't have a release date, does it? If it had a release date, I'd consider it, but I don't think it's anywhere on here yet anyway. Let's take a look at March. Oh, wait, did I skip Resident Evil 9? Here it is.
Yes, you did on February 20-something. 26th?
I skipped it. It's, yeah, what the hell? This is so stupid. I got distracted because they idiotically have Resident Evil Village coming out on the Switch 2. The same day that Resident Evil Requiem comes out on the Switch 2.
It's right there, plain as day. What do you mean you skipped it? It's right there.
So I thought this was all Village.
You just saw Resident Evil and didn't bother to read any further, and you don't even know when the game was going to come out.
But it's not. Requiem's in the middle. Okay. Well, definitely that. Of course I'm interested in that. 100%. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Let's continue on. Let's see what's in March. Dreamcore Rabbit Hole. What? See what I mean about these games? Like, I don't know what any of these games are. I haven't heard of any of these. So, Pokopia, is that not the Pokemon game that's like a virtual town, much like Animal Crossing? Like, that would be one I'd be interested in checking out. I'm just not sure that people are going to like it. Like, I would be down to try it, but will it actually have any longevity? I'll put it on here. What happened there? There we go. Toxic Commando. What's that? Toxic Commando. I have a Cowboy fan, 5 months as a member. Thank you. He says, what did you decide for the Christmas Marathon? Oh, what games did you decide for the Christmas Marathon? We have a few, but the Marathon's not just games. The Marathon is we might play games later when we have time. The Marathon is a lot of things, so that's why we're not...
Yeah, the Marathon is we have to do all this boring work while you pay me fuck tons of money.
Playing games right now. But, you know, tons
you have to help me do my job.
Different games, but that's not what we're focusing on right now. All right. Toxic Commando.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to Resident Evil 9. Very, 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 very much so.
Ream up with your friends to send the Sludge God and its horde of things that should never be back to the underworld. Huh? Wow, I have no idea what kind of game this is just by looking at those pictures. Wow. It's a zombie game? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about it. Toxic Commando.
So look it up and find out about it. I don't understand. Like, I've never heard of this before. Therefore, I don't want to play it. I don't know anything about this, so I'm not going to bother looking into it. I thought this was like you looking into what you were going to play for the next year.
Imagine Left 4 Dead mixed with mud.
This is just like him making that fucking poll. And then the day that we were supposed to look at everything for the poll, he was like, yeah, fuck it. Just a bunch of trolls anyway. I don't know. This guy's a fucking retard. Angry Monkey, thanks for the 2, honey. Merry early Christmas. Remember to stay toxy. I appreciate you. Merry DENTMAS.
The runners. Should I at least write it down as a...
He can't play that. He don't have friends. Burn!
It's a
Virgil with the burn.
All right, we'll consider it that.
He's friendless.
March 12th. Okay. What else do we got? Ooh, I'm actually interested in this one. This is the first-person shooter that looks like an old-timey cartoon, correct? Oh, really? So Losta 2 is very good, but it's going to be like Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, it pretty much is Baldur's Gate 3. Take a look at that. Looks exactly the same. Huh.
Oh, God. We all know how much he fucking hated Baldur's Gate 3.
Well, let's see what happens with that. If you guys want to bring it up when we get closer to release. I'm definitely more interested in Mouse PI for Hire. Yeah, for sure. Okay, that is March 19th. I think that just looks so unique that I want to check it out. Cool. Genesis Gaming, how you doing? 46 months as a member.
The fuck is this dented music? Yeah, I don't know why we can't have Christmas music or something.
Crimson Desert looks like a crazy ambitious game. Check it out.
Something even remotely close to that.
That is some of the worst key art I've ever seen for a game. They really should improve that. It's so generic. Looks like a medieval action game. Some crazy effects there.
Baldur's Gate 3 did make him a fuck ton of money, and he is so bitter and resentful and hateful of that. Like, it's actually kind of wild.
Yeah, look. Whoa. 14.
Didn't he say one time he didn't listen to music?
The Curse Tonight.
I thought he said one time he didn't listen to music.
Is it Souls-like? Is it... Oh, you could ride mounts. That's cool. Ride the bear. What the hell is that? Whoa, well, this is different. You're in a mech or something. This is definitely not medieval. What happened here? Why are we in mechs all of a sudden? Now you're riding a dinosaur. This reminds me more of Monster Hunter or even like Dragon's Dogma, maybe? An open-world action adventure set in the beautiful yet brutal continent of Pywell. Discover adventure, uncover wonders, and experience thrilling action as you witness the saga surrounding Cliff, leader of the Greymanes, whose mission takes him on an incredible journey. All right, we'll consider it. Crimson Desert, that's March 19th. All right. Thank you for these suggestions, because these are games I never would have even looked at. Seriously? I never would have even given them a single look.
Why? Why wouldn't you just go and browse through games? Like, why wouldn't you do that?
Okay, let's keep going. Again, if there's anything here that I don't know what it is, tell me in the chat. Say, hey, check this out, and I'll click on it, and we'll look at it together and see if we're interested in it, okay? All right, let's see here. Koopa City. Strange over... What are these? Screamer. Oh, didn't we see something about this game before? Screamer? Because Jay just said Screamer. This sounds familiar. Yeah, it was that crazy racing game, right? It looked completely unique. I mean, I almost never play driving or racing games, and this one looks unique, like very anime-ish almost. Screamer. What do you guys think? Screamer, a reimagining of the 1995 racing game, returns in the form of a futuristic, story-driven racing game featuring animated cutscenes created in collaboration with Japanese animation studio Polygon Pictures and the voice talents of excuse me,
Troy Baker. Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, with Troy Baker involved, maybe we just can't say no, right? When Troy Baker gets involved, everyone's balls drop. So, all right, Screamer. Let's get that one on there, March 26th.
That's a weird thing to say.
The reason I just did that, I put Screamer and then driving in parentheses, is because I want to remember what that game is. And I'm afraid if I don't put driving in parentheses, I won't remember what it is. And I'll forget completely. Okay? No, see, Ever Cowboy fans, did you check out the 007 game yet? It's delayed. It got delayed this morning. It was coming out in March. They delayed it till May. So it'll probably be on here for May, and that's when we'll check it out. Yeah, it got delayed 2 months, apparently. Okay. Mega Man Star Force, Rushing Beat, Echoes of Mora. Never heard of it. And that's it, actually, because these are placeholders. If it doesn't have a set date, it means it's a placeholder and doesn't actually have a real date. So, okay. All right, on to April. Am I going to be playing Schedule Simulator when it comes out next year? No, we're playing actual schedule making now. We don't need to do a simulator. We're doing it right now. Okay. So very few games, as you can see, have release dates in April. Some notable ones, absolutely Pragmata, the new game from Capcom, and Invincible Versus and Sorrows. Like, those are 3 big heavy hitters, I feel, that'll be coming out that month. So I'm definitely interested in all 3. Let's get those on there. What I'm hoping is that Invincible Versus will have some betas leading up to that, because honestly, I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, but I would like to try it and see if it's something that I'm interested in. But I don't know yet. I haven't played it, you know? I want to get my hands on it and do some gameplay. Yeah, Sorrows is the spiritual successor to Returnal from many years ago. It plays very similarly, but apparently supposed to be even bigger scale, better graphics, crazier stuff going on in the gameplay. So if you liked Returnal, Sorrows is basically the same game, kind of like a sequel. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess because we're not playing games, Kick Chat is moving insanely slow for some bizarre reason. YouTube chat's moving, and people are being very helpful in the YouTube chat for helping me with game selection, so thank you for that. Okay. All right, let's continue. So that's it for April. What do we got in May? Let's see if they got the 007 date right, if they updated it. They did. Okay. Wow. Look how few games actually have solid release dates in May. I don't know what these first 2 games even are. Obviously, I'm interested in 007 First Light, which was just delayed this morning. And I am interested in...
He might like the sim game, Airport Baggage Simulator.
Lego Batman, which comes out May 29th. It looks...
Oh, yeah, Lego Batman. That'll bring in the money.
Good, does it not? It looks like Lego Batman, no exaggeration, is actually like the successor to the Arkham series. It looks like it's going to play... Of course, there'll be Lego puzzles and stuff, but the combat and everything, it looks like they're going for Arkham gameplay. And I'm like, dude, it's a shame that Rocksteady went off to make the atrociously bad Suicide Squad instead of making another good game. And now you have the Lego team is making a Batman game that plays like Arkham Asylum. Like, what the hell, right? But hopefully it's good. Like, I would hope that this game will end up being good. I don't know if it will be, but it looks good, does it not? Yeah, here's the thing. I'm purposefully not going to bring up any games without release dates. Because here's the thing. They're just placeholders. Like, oh, May. That doesn't mean anything. If it doesn't actually have a date, it basically means that game isn't coming out. If it has a real date, I'll consider it. Other games I just don't even think about. If these games get dates, then I would like to know about them. And I know you guys will. Like, you'll come by the streams and tell me, oh, hey, did you know that this game is interesting and it has a date now? I know you'll do that. So right now, all I want to do...
I know that you'll tell me when all the games come out, and you'll tell me what to play, and you'll tell me what to do. Jesus Christ.
is try to lock in games that actually have set release dates so that I actually know what
I'm assuming no game until for like another 4 hours or so. Supposedly at 2 o'clock, there's a special guest coming on.
What the frick? Look, the coldest winter, and it's like a sexualized woman putting lipstick on. What?
So click on it. And how is she sexualized? Putting on makeup is not sexual.
Says a lot about the game. Matching and wild combo strategy defining items and cards featuring personality-packed cats.
Oh, there you go. Card matching. There you go. That's something nice in your style. Your speed.
Yes. I'm putting that on there. 100% I'm putting that on there. Replicat. I'm smelling another Bug Snacks, folks. Another Game of the Year contender for Replicat. There we go. And then we have Grand Theft Auto 6, of course. Will Grand Theft Auto 6 actually come out? Or will it get delayed again? I guess we'll find out over the course of this year, won't we? We don't know now, but we'll know soon. Okay, and then...
Oh, Pretty Girl is sexual. Got it.
December, and then if anyone else has something they want me to look up, that's it. Okay, so, by the way, does that not look like an Alien knockoff right there? It's exactly the same frame from Alien movies. Wow.
Only whores wear makeup? Got it.
Okay, so... As for games that actually have solid release dates, this is what we're looking at right now, okay? So, Cold Violet, Pathologic 3, Quarantine Zone: The Last Check, Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined, Deus Ex Remastered, which apparently got delayed, Mario Tennis Fever, The Virtual Boy, which is coming out on Switch 2 and all of its games, Styx Blades Agreed, Resident Evil Requiem, Pokemon Pocopia, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, Mouse PI for Hire, Crimson Desert, Screamer, Pragmata, Invincible Versus, Sorrows, 007 First Light, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, Halloween, Phantom Blade Zero, Replicat, and Grand Theft Auto 6. Keep in mind, there's other games coming out this year. We just don't know when. Games such as the Avatar fighting game, Marvel Tokon might be coming out this year, and I'm sure there's many others that just don't have the solid release dates, right? But
yeah, which is why we shouldn't even really bother doing this right now. I could see maybe looking at like January and February. Here's the thing. All you should worry about for like the end of February into March, all you should be focused on is Resident Evil 9. If you focus on anything other, because what's Resident Evil 9? The 26th? The 27th of February, something like that. That's all you should be focusing on for like at least the next 2 weeks, from the end of February into mid-March. Like, that's it.
all right, I'm glad we at least gave it a look, because honestly, I hadn't given it a look, so I didn't even know what was coming out. And now to know, okay, there are basically 2 to 3 games in January, so I can continue to play what I'm playing, hopefully wrap up some playthroughs to add new ones in, and then slowly maybe, you know, phase in these games. Like, I'm down for Code Violet. If you guys, you know, like Dino Crisis or whatever, and you want Code Violet, sweet. I'm definitely 100% on board for that, okay? So, is there anything that I missed? Does anyone have anything they want to recommend that maybe was not in that listing that you absolutely know is coming out, that you're interested in seeing me playing and you want to bring it up so that I don't miss it? Now would be the time to speak in chat, folks.
So that you can help cover up my incompetence.
Grand Theft Auto 6 will be pushed back due to Replicat's release. That's true. Nothing wants to be at the same time as Replicat. They're going to clear the schedule for that for sure. I'm on page with you there. Yeah, that makes sense to me. For sure. Yeah, Wolverine sadly doesn't have a solid date. See, so, you know, I want to play Wolverine, but without it.
It's going to take him 2 months minimum to finish Resident Evil 9. He's going to fucking blow it. I mean, as he always does. He's going to play it for one stream, and then he'll be like, come back tonight for Power Wash Simulator. Ha ha ha. And everyone's going to be like, why the fuck aren't you doing Resident Evil 9?
Date, it's not going to be.
None of this sticks, probably.
Yeah, Dust Blood wasn't on there with a solid release date. No, it wasn't. Nope. No, 220, our first guest will be coming on roughly around 2 p.m. And in fact, I should check. I'm checking on a bunch of people today to see who's coming on. See if there's any updates here. So far, so good. Like I said, first guest will probably be around 2 p.m. And waiting back to hear on some other stuff, so we'll see. Cool. It's 2 p.m. Pacific time. Okay. Anything else, guys? Are we good? Because I'm recording. I want to end. If there's no other suggestions, we'll end the recording here, and then we can hang out for a while. And, you know. And,
so we get 40 more minutes of, I guess, Q&A and him just sitting around and no games while we wait for this guest, this magical guest at 2 o'clock.
But then go on to the next segment. But are we good? Fatal Frame 2 Remake in March. I'm not interested. Reason being, I played Fatal Frame a couple times over the years. People thought it was boring. They actually found the games quite boring, said they're not as good as other survival horror. Personally, I was enjoying them, but no one liked them, so that's why I didn't really care. The Blood of Dawnwalker. Broden, what month is that? I'll look it up if you know what month Blood of Dawnwalker is coming out. Mario Tennis Fever we got right there. February 12th, it's on there. Why aren't I interested in Dynasty Warriors? I'll be honest, because I think they're Musu, is what they're called, those style of games. They're insanely repetitive. Like, they're fun for a little bit, but once you've killed your 10,000th generic enemy doing giant slashing combos and huge explosions, the audience doesn't really like it as much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do feel like, at first when I started playing them, they were a new thing.
I hope he has the most dented lolcow-esque guests on. You and me both.
I never played them before, so the gimmick was, oh, Phil's trying a new game. Once I tried my second or third of them, everyone got bored. And I've tried multiple of the regular
No, it's going to be basically just this now until 2 p.m. his time, and then supposedly from 2 to 2:30 some kind of guest, and then from 2:30 till approximately, I believe, 3:30 is when he wants to order his food, because Daddy wants his din at 4 o'clock, and then he's going to eat. I don't know how long that's going to take, or how long it will take to get the food, or, you know, what have you. So to me, it's just shy of 1:30 his time. I'm assuming we'll get to a game somewhere around 4:30 or 5 o'clock. So if it's 1:30, yeah, we got about 3.5 hours. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. I'm fucking stupid. No. I'm sorry. A guest was coming on from 2 until 2:30, and then I think he said at 3:30 somebody else is supposed to show up, and then I think he orders food. No, it didn't. It sounded like no gaming until after he had eaten. So
Warrior games, like I think I started with 6 or 7, and I played like 8. By the second one, everyone hated it. It was 4. We tried one that was Zelda. We tried one that was One Piece. They just usually don't work. They become something that people get bored of. And I'm not saying that would necessarily always be the case, but unless there's big demand for me to play a Dynasty Warriors or Musu style game, I probably wouldn't play.
So I still feel like no gameplay until 4:30, 5 o'clock, respectively. It could be later. So 3.5, 4 hours.
Because people haven't really enjoyed it that much in the past.
2 guests, potentially.
Drinking, we are having the Cutwater White Russian. It is insanely delicious. It is ridiculously tasty. Like, I really like it, but because it's the equivalent of 2 shots, I'm drinking it very slowly, so it doesn't hit me really hard.
Boo. We'll get some good smacks out of this, maybe. Let's listen. 1.
Man, that's good. That's so good. See, it's dangerous, because it's actually, it doesn't taste strong, but it is strong. So you gotta be careful with it.
I heard 3.
Jade, what do you mean? EEX? What is EEX, Jade? I don't know what that is. Do you know what month that's coming out? I never heard of it. EEX? Greg, what do we have on here? The new Tomb Raiders don't have release dates. So that's why it's not on here. High on Life 2, I'm not really interested in. I played the first one. I thought it was decent, but it wasn't amazing at the same time. It was just kind of like a filler game. So I'm not against playing it, but I would only do it if people were more interested in it. You know, I don't know if they would be.
Big ups, Digital Melon. Yeah, I caught 3 as well.
February? Okay. EEX.
Maybe Jade meant SEX. Neither one of you would know what it means.
You don't mean Deus Ex, right? Because we have Deus Ex on the list. I'm interested in it, but apparently it got delayed. I don't see it, Jade. Unless it doesn't have a solid release date.
That was a big old smackaroony there.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I'd like to give him 3 smacks.
Yeah,
Too easy to pass up.
Do the original.
Sometimes you just can't resist the low-hanging fruit. You know, you gotta go for it anyway. You're like, yeah.
Fast, but things have changed. You know, many years ago I tried Little Nightmares 1 and people didn't like it. Personally, I actually liked it, but the audience did not. The audience actually told me, "Oh, we don't like this game. Don't play it." So I ended up basically finishing it and toughing my way through it, but no one really tuned in at the end. And then when the sequel came out, I just completely skipped it. Cthulhu: The Cosmic Abyss in April. I saw that, but I didn't know what it was. Cthulhu: The Cosmic Abyss. Wow, look at all that coverage right there. A tense Lovecraftian thriller playing as Noah, tasked with investigating the mysterious disappearance of miners in the depths of the Pacific Ocean. With the help of your AI companion Key, explore the vast labyrinthian prison of Rileth, an ancient sunken city of cyclopean proportions, and resist the creeping madness caused by Cthulhu's influence. At its core lies a secret that could shatter your understanding of reality. Okay. I mean, I wish there's something here. There's nothing. Look at this galaxies. What the hell does that mean? There's nothing here. It doesn't show the game at all. All this is a release date. So, yeah. Again, if there's information about the game or something, I mean, it sounds interesting.
Did I miss anything? Phil's boredom made me pass out. No, we're still looking at games supposedly in about a half an hour, which I'm basically out of skip juice, I think, at this point. In about a half an hour, he is supposedly getting some kind of guest or whatever.
It sounds like it's up my alley, but there's not even any gameplay shown ever, and it's coming out in April. All right. Are we good then? I think we're good. I want to say thank you guys for the suggestions. I think this is a good idea. So what we're seeing here is early January, we're going to have a couple of new games. February will be heavier with some games that we have to decide if we really want to play or not, but there's definitely more games coming out in February. March has, again, a mix of things that are kind of maybes. So we have some...
Your money's on them canceling? Wouldn't that be funny, though?
Options.
I kind of hope that they do, because for the lulz, I mean, you got to kind of hope they cancel. But I don't know how much longer. This is where I start getting, I've been up for 2.5 hours. This is where I start getting like fussy and antsy and shit. Like, why are we just sitting here, like, not like fucking doing anything, you know? So I hope someone shows up at 2 o'clock. Like, please, something. I need something, anything.
Get to April, things really start to...
Although, I don't know. Sometimes fucking be careful what you wish for sometimes, because you just might get it.
Lighten up with only a couple of releases near the end. May, again, only a couple of releases near the end. And then literally right now, we are dead through the summer. But the truth is, every year is like this. Every year, early on in the year, usually there's more. And then it'll die down a lot, like a lot.
I bet money his guest is going to be him dressed as Santa. You know what's so funny that you say that? I thought to myself, I wonder, look at how fucking like baked this dude looks. I wondered if he was like, oh, okay, hold on, you know, the special guest is going to be here. And then he's dressed up as like a fucking reindeer or Santa or the Grinch or something like that.
And then all of a sudden...
Honestly, Digital Melanin, we may have to default to like Kino clips or Snort Burnell or maybe some like good old fashioned like rants or something like that. I don't know, but phew, I want to see what's going on at 2 o'clock. I will hang out his time, 2 o'clock his time. I will hang out until then, but I don't know how much longer I got in me.
You'll start getting big release dates and stuff coming in, and you're like, oh man, Phil missed.
And you're falling asleep, and you're like, oh my God, have I died? I don't know. I kind of went towards the light, but I kind of still have a pulse.
A big game that has a release date. Leave it.
Get settled. What was shit all a ruckus? What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Chill for about a half an hour, and then we're gonna probably have our first guest for the marathon.
I wouldn't put it past him. He dressed up as Santa last year so he could play Stellar Blade and not cheat on
There's not enough time to play a game right now, and this is what I meant earlier when people were like, oh, when are the games? When are the games? Well, that's not really the focus.
Like, we're just not going to do anything? We can't do anything for like 30 minutes?
Again,
You shouldn't say that. Don't say things like we have time to kill.
I apologize, but I'm gonna play today.
Then what the hell was like, no, this is so fucking aggravating. Then what was yesterday all about? What were you scolding everybody for? Oh, you didn't follow the rules and you didn't pick the right games and you didn't do this and you didn't do that. Here, let me help you fucking, retarded little peasants, pick some games for us to play. And now you're going to show up for 5.5 hours and not play anything? We had to do 2 hours of this dented fucking schedule segment.
Like I said, we got 20, 30 minutes just to hang out. If you guys want to tag me in the chat, we'll talk a little bit. What are you guys up to today? I'm chilling. I'm having a good time so far. We're just relaxing, right? We got the game schedule done. I'm happy we got that done. Now we already know what games are coming out next year to focus on. That was one of my major things I wanted to get done today, so I'm happy for that. We're going to have a couple guests.
Why can't he play a game till someone is ready? Because he doesn't want to play any games. This is basically an excuse for I'll play games when I feel like it. He just fills the rest of the time with as little as he possibly can.
In a little bit, we're going to have some food. We're going to have some games. So good stuff coming up.
When might we be getting to the games?
The only bummer is I'm curious, can I wear my headphones with this hat? I haven't tried it yet. Can I wear my headphones with this hat? Let's test. Not really. Kind of? I kind of can.
If you had any sense at all, you'd take that ridiculous fucking shit off your head, man. From me to you. Not even as, I don't fucking like you, but just from me to you, if you had any sense at all, or shame, or anything, you'd take that fucking ridiculous shit off your head.
Yeah, it actually kind of works. I don't want to break them. I hope I don't break them wearing them like this. It would be cool to wear the headphones while I'm still wearing the hat and have the guests on. They were spamming the sexy emotes. Oh, did they get banned or did they just get timed out? If they're spamming too many emotes, I understand.
Got the ghost. Thank you very much for the 2 guests. His wife doesn't want to stream with him. She sure the fuck don't. You know it.
Glitched it first, then it worked.
What sexy emotes? There were a bunch of tits and ass in the kick chat.
I unbanned them, but I don't know. I actually don't know what amazing, and I can hear everything around me in all games. It's so good. And I love the headphones. They sound great because they really are audiophile headphones as opposed to gamers headphones. The microphone, I think, is sounding good. I don't think I've 100% nailed down the mic yet. I feel like the mic, I can get better in time if I tweak it, and I haven't tweaked it enough yet for it to be perfect. But
how long do you need a fucking microphone to figure out how to use it? No, I resist the skip
juice. I feel like I will tweak it.
No.
In time, it'll be better.
I only have 3 minutes of it.
Nope.
He's sitting in a giant L in a tiny room. What's not to love? Right. One side where he can't get out. The door doesn't open all the way.
Oh, and there's little improvements.
It only takes him 3.5 minutes.
That I'm doing that make it better, like, every day. Seriously, like.
Alt rage quit already? Aw, damn.
I'm looking at it. I'm like,
I'm not far behind. Smart man. Smart man.
Do to make it better. Like, the only thing I could think to make it better would be to move over there, which I'm not going to do now, but to move the whole setup over there to that wall and rotate the office around, and there'd be a little bit more room. But outside of that, nah. I don't think there's anything that I'm actually not enjoying about the setup. I think it's...
I at least want to see who this first person is. I can't promise I'll be around a whole lot later. And also at some point, I am going to have to get something to eat and everything. And you guys shouldn't have to sit around while I fuck about with that. But for now, we're here. We're locked in. We're going to see what's going on.
It's such a huge upgrade that it's still sinking in that I have it and that this is what I'm working with every day, because I used to be the most bootleg dude possible making content, and now I'm actually...
Yeah, he specifically got like an ergonomic standing, sitting, whatever at desk, and he's like, oh, I'm not gonna use it.
Like really high up there with the level of stuff I'm doing with all this technology, and you know, everything I have is pretty amazing.
Great job, guy.
TX Shooter, how are you doing, man? He did a $10 super chat. He says, "Hey Phil, happy holidays. Is the Pragmata demo on the list today?" Oh, I didn't even know that there was a Pragmata.
If anything, the guests are himself thinking he's funny in a costume. I'm out. Well, Merry DENTMAS to anybody who wants to leave. I totally don't blame you.
No one.
It's Christmas Eve, so that's okay.
No one nominated the Pragmata demo, so I didn't even know that it was available to be played. So no, I don't have it on the list for today. You know, we have several games, like 4 or 5 games lined up. Actually, I think it's more than that. But I don't even know if we're going to have time. Again, the schedule is...
I figured I couldn't miss streaming this, at least for a little while, because I thought, like, I always hope that this shit is, like, at least a little dented. But then there's stuff like this where it's like, you just showed up. This dude just showed up today, sat down, and has no fucking clue. Like, just no clue whatsoever at all. He's just like, fuck it.
Thus, our first guest is coming on around 2 p.m. We'll probably for about a half an hour. Then we'll probably... Pretty sure, if I could English, that'd be great. Pretty sure the 2 retards from post Kino Snark guys. Yeah, that Cypress TV, Ethan Ralph. What was the last guy? I don't even think I sat through that one. That one was fucking miserable. Yeah, maybe them. A lot of people are guessing Ethan Ralph, which, I mean, it very well could be. That's for sure. So, got the ghost. Thank you for the 2, honey. I appreciate you. His guests are Jin and DoorDash. Some people are speculating it's him dressed up in different costumes, but he's making a really big deal about this. So, it's somebody. We have, like...
Here's the thing. Whatever I don't catch today, then we will. He's doing one show tomorrow. I don't know how long I'm going to hang out for it, but I will stream some of his stuff tomorrow, and whatever quote unquote highlights or lowlights, dishonorable mentions, then we'll just fucking watch and make fun of tomorrow and then see what he's got going on.
I'll break because my wife's going to come home from work, so we'll probably have a break. Then we'll probably hang out, and then I believe...
Okay, here we go. We're gonna get a little bit of a schedule update here. Let me shut the fuck up for a minute and get this.
Better, like, every day. Seriously, like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, what could I possibly do to make it better? Like, the only thing I could think to make it better would be to move over there, which I'm not going to do now, but to move the whole setup over there to that wall and rotate the office around, and there'd be a little bit more room. But outside of that, no.
You're not gonna do that.
Huh. I don't think there's anything that I'm actually not enjoying about the setup. I think it's such a huge upgrade that it's still sinking in that I have it and that this is what I'm working with every day, because I used to be the most bootleg dude possible making content, and now I'm actually like...
And for the amount of money that you were making, that's really, really pathetic. You do know that.
Really high up there with the level of stuff I'm doing with all this technology, and, you know, everything I have is pretty amazing. TX Shooter, how are you doing, man? He did a $10 super chat. He says, "Hey Phil, happy holidays. Is the Pragmata demo on the list today?" Oh, I didn't even know that there was a Pragmata demo. No one nominated the Pragmata demo, so I didn't even know that it was available to be played. So no, I don't have it on the list for today. You know, we have several games, like 4 or 5 games lined up. Actually, I think it's more than that. But I don't even know if we're going to have time. Again, the schedule is thus. Our first guest is coming on around 2 p.m. We'll probably for about a half an hour.
Okay, so that's going to get us from 2 until 2:30.
Then we'll probably have, like, a break because my wife's going to come home from work, so we'll probably have
Okay, then we get nothing. Then we can just sit around while he goes and talks to the woman.
break. Then we'll probably hang out, and then I believe the next guest we have coming on around 3:30 p.m. And then after that, I'm going to have dinner. And then after that, we're going to start playing games. So, and then I have other guests that were all maybes, but they're supposed to contact me during the course of the day to let me know when they're available. If they
Okay, so we get nothing for the next 20 minutes. A guest from 2 to 2:30. Then at 2:30, I guess we can go fuck ourselves while he says something to the little woman. And then at some point within the next hour, another guest until 4 o'clock. Then he wants Din Din. So that'll go till 4:30 or 5 o'clock. So yeah, around 5 o'clock. So we got 3.5 hours before he plays a game.
come on the stream as guests, which I would
So he showed up at 11:30, and he won't play a game till 5 o'clock.
love if they could, but I don't know yet. I'm waiting to hear back from them. I'm literally got my phone open and I'm checking like every 20, 30 minutes to see if I got any updates from people. And already one person said they're coming home later tonight and they're interested in being on, but they're going to not say a confirmation yet until they get home and they see what time it is and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I
Sounds like a real shit show. It is. It is.
appreciate that. So we'll see.
But he could be playing games right now. He could have showed up at 11:30 and just gotten right into it. You know, we could have looked at that schedule or whatever for the games for a half an hour. And then from noon until 2.
4 items in the background. I think having
It's not a marathon then, is it? No, not really.
stuff on one side and then having that kind of the setup stuff here, the gaming stuff works. I even think that
He considers it a marathon because he doesn't take breaks, except he takes breaks.
because you can see more. I mean, I can't. Like right here, this is the only way I can get in and out. This is the way to the door and around
That sounds like a personal problem, man. Then why'd you buy this fucking
on the
thing?
desk. This side is completely blocked. So I can't.
Daddy Ryan or Iron Cuck? Let's see.
$51 tip from Vergoda69. Let's
Who
play
the fuck is that?
an animation first off. I got a lot of tips today.
Santa Claus. Come on, what are you?
I bet you're super excited. You can cash that out right at the end of the marathon, and it'll be gone by dawn. Look, I can only allow so many of my brain cells to die at one time.
And
Stolen credit card.
and asked for Digimon over the last couple of months. And I've kind of like blown it off. Maybe I should take it more seriously next year. Right now, I definitely am busy with a lot of stuff, but maybe I would consider it. We'll see. I appreciate you throwing the suggestion out there. Ryar did a $5 super chat and says, shout out here on underrated talent, outstanding underrated talent. Really appreciating watching Phil. I have intense laughs.
Trust me, the viewers have dropped. He was at like 600. Now he's at 430.
All right. Well, as long
It's
as you're
happening.
getting enjoyment out of it, that's what it's all about. I'm glad to hear that you are enjoying the stream and my stuff. And thank you for the support and thanks for the kind words. Happy holidays to you, Ryar, or Ryar, however you say your name. Pal World we played, Maestro David. We played it when it was new. Although, admittedly, I played the console version on Xbox, so I didn't have a gaming PC at the time. So the version I played was actually, like, way behind what the actual, like, PC version had. So maybe if I were to play the PC version, it would be better. I mean, we are over a year into it now, right? So, Ava Cowboy Fan, thanks for $2. I'm in support of Digimon next year, hopefully. Yes, Ava Cowboy Fan was one of the forerunner people, you know, pushing for me to play Digimon. Let's see. No, Spike Vincent, that's fine. They could use those emotes as long as they're, you know, they're not like crazy over-the-top pornographic stuff, okay? Okay.
Boo. You're no fun. Boo. Kanye, you're probably not wrong.
Let's be honest. Kick is pretty much the place for that stuff. Let's confine that kind of behavior to Kick. Right? That's the better place to have it.
Yeah, I saw at one point it was like 630 something, and then I saw it was like 611, and then I haven't looked for a hot minute. And then I looked over and bam, down like 200. He's down like 230 viewers because nobody wants to sit here and do this all day long. Play something or, play an actual video game or play, like, I don't know, some kind of game with people or do something. Just sitting here, what is everybody going to pay me top dollar for next year? For 2 hours? Like, bro, nobody wants to sit through this shit.
Romero is a dead man. Add it to the list. Romero is a dead man. Wait, I saw that. Isn't it Romeo is a dead man?
He's at $316.
When does that come out? What month was that? I think I saw it listed, but I don't
Remember, no pretty women allowed. Well, with him, no pretty woman would want to stay.
remember what it is. Romeo is a dead man.
What kind of marathon is this? A really fucking shitty DSP one. Like a
February
really,
11th.
really bad one.
What the hell's this? Paint the screen red.
You didn't want to watch this miserable, fat, bald fuck sit on his computer all day long and then eat food and drink? You mean this isn't what you came for? Would you want a mod for this douche canoe? Oh, absolutely not. No. That sounds fucking miserable. Absolutely miserable.
Travel the cosmos in a bloodstained action adventure game. The latest from Grasshopper Manufacture. Ultra-violent science fiction. Oh, God.
We'll see who this guest is supposed to be, and then we'll go from there. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this whole thing so far has fucking been a break. Really? He doesn't really look terribly stressed out. He's just fucking sitting there.
The block.
He's not doing anything more than what I'm doing. I'm just sitting here. That was a big old smackaroony.
$10 super chat says, Merry Holidays, Miss Phil. Yes, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever it is that most people were not even involved with, what just happened. So, nice try.
Involved. Whatever you say, man.
What the hell is this song?
Yeah, it's dropping too. It's gonna hit below 400 here in a minute.
What the heck? Do. Big band, medium enjoyment. That's what it says the name of the song is. Sure.
Oh wow, just nothing, huh? Oh, he went on a break here apparently. Okay, so he might have cut away so that he's gonna come back. Okay, so it might be happening, but we've gotten a little bit of skip juice now. I'm not wasting it.
What am I drinking? I'm finishing up a Cutwater White Russian.
We just talked about this.
I recommend it. If you like White Russians, you're probably going to love that drink.
Unless you have a drinking problem. In that case, stop, don't drink this, and take a long, hard look at your life.
Strongest Legacy asks, is your Christmas day typically presents, food, drink, and TV, or do you play board games, etc. too? I don't think I ever played a board game on Christmas. In my household, when I was growing up, like my core family, it would be all about in the morning, you go open presents, then you have breakfast, then you go play with the presents, right? Like you know, we'll probably take a shower, then you play with the presents, because toys or games or whatever it is. And then over the course of the day, usually you pick at some good food or whatever. And it would depend. Like sometimes we would go visit family midday Christmas, which is kind of annoying. You get a new present, you want to use it right away, and you're like, oh no, we got to go visit.
Yeah, he might not play board games, but he sure plays some mobile games on Christmas. Oh!
The family members like, oh, we do? Why can't you stay home? Right?
Could you imagine if getting to live in your house or being homeless was dependent on begging Daddy Ryan for money every month? Fuck that. No, absolutely. Nope.
But then we would always have a dinner out.
That's a very dangerous basket to put all of your eggs in, really.
Home on Christmas Day, which was, you know, like some kind of a ham, usually with a pineapple glaze or like pineapples on top, and also like brown sugar. My mom would usually make homemade manicotti or lasagna, which is amazing to have homemade Italian food. Oh man, that's so good. And then some kind of a vegetable, you know, something like that. So,
has he played a game yet? Nope, no games, and we're not expecting any for about 3 hours.
so that would be our Christmas dinner. Usually.
I wish I was kidding.
And then we just had so many different desserts, like Italian cookies. My mom made these things called the strips, which were these like pastry things with filling, different kinds of filling, like walnut.
Stop turning away from your microphone, retard. We can't hear you.
Filling and prune. And
yeah, he's done nothing. We've done nothing.
raisin filling, poppy seed filling.
For 2.5 hours, we've done absolutely nothing.
It's good stuff, you know. Good vibes all day long. So, but no, I never played a
Should have locked him in the attic like Hugo from The Simpsons.
board game on Christmas. I don't think ever.
I don't know. He seems quite proud about the fact that he'll be doing this for another 10 years. He consistently brags about, I'm not leaving till I'm good and ready. I think it's a weird flex to brag about working 6 days a week with no vacays for the rest of your fucking life, but he really seems to want to hammer that point home. Right, he must not have loved Mama or her cooking that much. He fucking packed up and moved as far away as he could get and still be in the U.S. Continental U.S.
Yes, Italian cookies are great. Italian Christmas cookies, oh man. They make so many different kinds. They're always Christmas colors, like pink or green. Sometimes they would have like anisette flavors. Sometimes they would have chocolate and different nuts in there.
What the hell is anisette? Do you mean like anise or star anise? Is that what you mean?
Man, oh, I miss them. I haven't had
What the
them.
hell is anisette? Am I a fucking idiot? I'm sorry, I gotta roll back.
This is the family members. Like, oh, we do? Why can't you stay home? Right? But then we would always have a dinner at home on Christmas Day, which was, you know, like some kind of a ham, usually with a pineapple glaze or like pineapples on top, and also like brown sugar.
How is pink a Christmas color? It isn't, but apparently he couldn't remember the word red. Let's move forward.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna have for feasting with.
When will we actually have gaming games in the gaming marathon? It is going on 2 o'clock his time at about 5 o'clock his time. So if you're on the East Coast, like I am, that'd be about 8 o'clock for you.
Still,
about 3
Feasting
hours.
with the King or whatever I call it. I don't know what we're gonna have because we've had so much food takeout recently. It's hard to put your finger on what to try. I don't know.
You know, you could make food at home. I'm not ordering food out tonight or tomorrow night. You know, you can
need
make
a wardrobe change.
You can make food at home. You save a lot of money that way.
I need a wardrobe change for our first guest here because I'm doing many wardrobe changes today. All right,
So it looks like he goes and he fucks off here. I don't want to ruin it, so give me 1 second. Let me see when we come, if he comes back or not. Okay, so if I jump all the way to live, he has not come back yet. Rawphil's got us, though, with the Christmas music. Can we give Rawphil fucking big ups? Absolute goat. He needs to show us all of his terrible Christmas sweaters. He really needs to get rid of this. Like, I mean, really, this thing here needs to go. I mean, honestly, it given us music so that we don't have to listen to the music, does every stream, doesn't miss a beat, stays for the whole marathon. It just, you know, doing absolute God's work, Rawphil. Nobody who restreams has to give, you know, that fucking douchebag one single view. We can go off Rawphil. Absolute national fucking treasure, Rawphil. Big ups. Save the pig, Toxie. No, thank you. He is still not back yet, so. Leaving your 400 viewer marathon stream for a wardrobe change. I don't know where my English went there. For a wardrobe change is dented and gay. He's gay. 380 now. Whoever said 390. Ooh, 380. Whoever this is, it's going to be so fucking disappointing. I would fancy a guess. It's going to be disappointing. Okay, the guy is back, so I'm just gonna jump. Just gonna jump to him. Very typically gay of him.
Okay, folks, we're gonna get set up real quick because we're gonna have our first
What has this man done that isn't disappointing? That is a very good question.
guest in a sec. They're actually ready to go.
Okay,
But,
so come
let's
on
see
with
here.
it. They're ready, but we have to wait. Well, so much for being on time, right?
Someone did the $1.25.
Oh, we have to read tips even though your guest is ready to go. We have to read a $1 tip.
Digimon support. Consider I don't have pop-ups, but this is not an interview. This is just guest appearances today. And what I'll do is I'll
You
just
could still show some fucking respect and take that shit off of there.
shrink it. Just kind of shrink stuff for the corner there.
That's what it should be anyway. Something very small up in the corner.
So if people do contribute, you can still see it, but it'll be over there. Okay. Okay, so give me a sec, guys. What I will do is I will get set up with the guest on Discord, and then I will come back and we will do our first
The guest is Toxie. Absolutely not.
guest of the stream. And it'll be about half an hour.
I only got 2 words for this guy that I'd actually bother saying to his face.
Half an hour appearance. And then we will go from there. All right, so close that up here.
Last chance for the guesses, because it's coming, y'all.
I want to make sure I don't double it up. Let's actually do a few things here. I'm trying to think. I want to do this right. It has to be this, right? Hold on. Yeah, this.
Ben called it. We got to have tech support
This
time.
has to be unmuted. That'll work. I haven't done this in a while, so give me a second here, guys. It's been a little bit since I had a guest, so that's what I have to unmute. I have to make that okay.
You literally had Asmongold a
set
month
up everything
ago.
through Discord already, so that's good.
You
to go.
literally did this a month ago with Asmongold. Like,
And okay, I think we're pretty good. All right, I'm just gonna go to the break screen again, and I'm gonna get the guest ready on
Okay.
Discord,
okay.
and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna get started. Okay, I'll be right back, everybody.
Yeah, you've been guest a couple of times, Iviga. I am currently live, so it won't be any one of... Aw, thank you, Raw, Phil. He's just getting the guest ready. He's still here. Don't worry, don't worry. Should really only take a minute or 2, but it's Phil, so... Should only take 10 or 20 minutes. Don't get all excited, you guys. It probably won't be all that great anyway. He just typed in the chat, still setting up, guys. Okay, well, I mean, we're as live as we can be, so I guess we'll just wait. Is it OIC in person? He better never show his face in person. He'd get killed in the street. Wanna bet it's a new pet? Nah. He's been talking way too much about coordinating with people. PWR. A lot of people guess PWR. I think he wants to get as far the fuck away from that dude as possible. I have no expectations and I'm still let down. Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to be somebody we've already seen. You know, it's going to be Rich from Review Tech or one of those co-hosts from Smart Guys or I don't know. But we are live, so. I think we're literally like 6 seconds behind or something like that. Yeah, oh, Ethan Ralph. Yeah, the ones from Smart Guys. No, I'm pretty sure that Vagisil is either Iron Cuck or Daddy Ryan. Guessing someone from the FGC. Okay. Ghost of DSP's dead rabbit. It's Duty? I also highly doubt. My only guess is disappointment. Kaylee, you're probably not wrong. Wings may have caved and said yes, also a possibility. I want it so badly to be PPP dress up as cat. Yeah, he won't go for that. You can't do anything. Not allowed to do anything fun. Serious guess here, John Rambo. John Rambo would tell this dude to suck his dick. It's gonna be Jaha. You have to remember, you guys, they would have to agree to do this. I can't see like Jaha or Justin Wong or a couple other people. I wouldn't see them agreeing to this. Right, special guest, the HOA. Okay, here we go. We are going to find out. We can't hear you. He still can't do this right.
Okay, everyone, I'm here, and I'm about to have my first guest on the marathon. Give us a second here. We're both doing technical stuff, so it might not sound great, but we're trying to get it working here.
Toxie, it could be Tevin. Again, I highly doubt that.
Let me get...
I would love it if it was Tevin, but...
First of all, I'm going to try to get him on camera here.
That was a big old smackaroony there.
Where is it? Here it is. There we go. And I need to definitely zoom in.
Well, well, well. There you go.
They cannot hear you yet, because I don't have it unmuted yet, but I'm trying to get you in frame.
And there it is. Wah, wah, wah.
Let's see here. How do I get it to... There we go. And there we go.
And the crowd goes home.
We're both doing exactly the same thing. Here we go.
Both drunk being losers.
That's pretty good. And now I'll get your audio working and get it so it plays through the stream so everyone can hear it. Curious if they'll be able to hear you this way or not. I think they should be able to.
They should be able to.
I think they should be able to hear you now. Okay. I think everyone, I'm just going to check in a sec. Let me get my webcam moved over. I know, we don't do this every day.
It seems like you've done it never, but the thing about it is I know you have more than once.
No, we don't.
It's another lolcow like everybody expected. You've only got so many choices, really. Ethan, Cypress TV, the other guy, people keep telling me his name, I don't fucking remember. Rich from Review Tech, Wings. I mean, really, who else is gonna...
Here we go. Okay, let's get my chat working. I think this. I'll talk to the chat. Guys, are we good? Can everyone hear Ethan?
Are you gonna introduce him for the people who might not know, like, who the fuck he is?
Everyone good?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear Ethan? Or is he too loud? Because I can adjust him as well. I want to make sure that it's a good level for everybody here, and then we'll get started. Yeah, he's good? Cool. All right, sounds like a plan. All right. All right, well, all right. I guess we can get started. Sounds good? Everyone says
Sounds
it's good?
Man.
So,
I think it's good here.
Ethan, how are you doing, man? First of all, it's great to see you. Haven't talked to you in a very, very long
He didn't even introduce him. He doesn't even say, I mean, we all know, but like, there might be people who don't know who this is.
time. So, first of all, I want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever it is that you're doing over there. I hope that you're having a good holiday season.
I am, I talked to you about my cats had some, kidney stone issues and stuff like that. But
Oh, wow. That's nice and depressing. Well, I'm already over this. What about you guys?
bouncing back pretty well right now. And
Great to hear.
Things are going pretty good. Yeah.
We're fellow cat dads, and,
Don't ever say that again.
a cat can be just as much of a family member as a human.
No, that's not how any of that works. No. And I love most animals more than I love most people, and that's still not correct at all.
Really, they can. A lot of people be like, oh, it's just a pet. No, I'm sorry. Like a dog, a cat can be just as much as a family member as anyone else in your family. And I get it. I wish your cat, is it Cleo, I believe? Cleo.
Senor Chewy, thank you for the 2. I appreciate you.
Or Cleopatra, but we call her Cleo, of course. I call her Cleo.
Awesome. I wish Cleo the best. I actually wore the cat ugly sweater for this segment of my marathon in honor of Cleo. And actually, Jasper Kitty, well, he was on the floor, but I think my wife just came home from work and he came dashing out of the room. Oh, he's actually sitting at the door. He's confused. He's like, should I stay with Dad or should I go see Mom? You can go see Mom.
Which one of them's going to feed me and actually clean out the litter box? Which one is slightly less neglectful than the other?
It's okay, Jasper, and I'll join you after.
Cleo's over here. She's taking a nap right now, but there's a good chance she'll jump up here.
Oh,
during our segment.
Jesus Christ. Viewers at 370 and dropping.
She does that pretty often.
Ooh.
And of course, I've been babying her a lot. Sometimes I'll make her get
Course.
down off the desk, but now, she's gotten used to me letting her up here every single time. So she's taking advantage.
How much do you suppose Phil is paying Ralph to be on the show? Nothing. This guy wanted to be the full-time co-host of Smart Guys after PPP left. No, this guy will absolutely glaze Phil, and he'll be happy to do it for free.
But yeah, she's been bouncing back. She's 11 years old.
Oh, wow.
Talk about how much cats can mean to you. She's been with me through everything before the kill stream, during the kill stream, through the travails and triumphs and all that. And so definitely consider her a part of my family for sure. And yeah, she's older, so they gave her some gabapentin and some stuff that takes longer to get out of a cat system. But as far as her kidney stone goes, it's just a food support.
Is this what we're here to talk about? Like a sick cat? Like I feel bad for the sick cat. I love cats, but is this what we're doing?
After
Sick
a couple
cats?
days, because it has a black box warning in the U.S. Regardless, that was about $160, and they did blood tests and they did an ultrasound. That was $160 in Mexico. And then when I took her back this last time, they kept her overnight. They did X-rays. They did
Kino Casino's going to have a field day with this. Yep.
blood pressure. They did another ultrasound. They took urinalysis.
I'm like so perplexed and just I don't care.
This where they actually take it at the vet's office and stick a needle in her bladder, basically.
Oh, wow. No. Okay. Nope.
A cat expert friend of mine, that would have cost at least probably $3,000 in the United States. So it really is kind of a travesty. And sometimes, you just don't have the money. A lot of people don't have the money and have to just watch their animals die. But that is
at least Ethan Ralph gets the cat's blood work done. To be fair, like you're not wrong.
One good thing about Mexico.
Oh, not this jack off. Indeed, Ethan Ralph.
They still have good veterinary care, but it's a lot cheaper because if it wasn't, people just wouldn't go at all. So,
well, that interesting topic. Speaking of Mexico, for those who don't know, Ethan actually lives in Mexico, and
he fled there. Go on.
I wanted to ask you about the holiday season down there. Is it as commercialized in Mexico as it is in the United States? As you know, here was supposed to be a religious holiday about the birth of Jesus Christ, and then over the years it's become Santa Claus, a ridiculous amount of ways to capitalize on this, selling 1 million products, gifts, and everything. Is it like that down there, or has it stayed? Because from what I'm to understand, in Mexico, Catholicism really still is like the major religion down there. So is it more of a big religious thing, or did they actually kind of like turn it into like a sold out thing too?
It's not nearly the same. I mean, they still have Christmas trees and Christmas gifts and all that stuff and sales. I mean, that's kind of par for the course. But, and again, there's spots in America where it's different. There's more community stuff here in Mexico. It's not perfect. Merida's like the best part, in my opinion, where I live. But there's a much stronger sense of community. For instance, they have special days throughout the month. Like they fulfill the whole Christmas calendar. Like you mentioned, I think 95% of the country is Catholic. And so each one of those days are set aside for special get-togethers and events with family. And just barrio is the Spanish term for neighborhood. But just the other day, there was a whole block party where I live, and everybody's out celebrating Christmas. And yeah, it's a much stronger sense of community, and not that they don't have gifts and commercialization, they do, but yeah, it's different in that way. And just in general, I've talked about this before. In Mexico, of course, a lot of people have cars and stuff, but you don't really need one because you can walk almost anywhere you need to go, unless it's like a specialized place. They have doctors near you, dentist office, and grocery stores. It's just a totally different thing, and it's a much stronger sense of community and family, actually, in Mexico. Every restaurant that's big enough and popular enough has a special zone for kids to go play while their parents eat. That used to be a thing in America too, and so yeah, all that still exists here. And I know Mexico, it's quirky in some ways, different in some ways, but yeah, much stronger sense of community and family actually in Mexico. Yeah.
Awesome. So for those who don't know, by the way,
Awesome. That's all he has to say at the end of all of that. Is just awesome.
because many of the people watching on my stream right now are relative newcomers or someone who like jumped on my content in the last couple of months.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
For good
Wow, it's up to 900 now.
reason. As you probably have heard, I had a big interview with Asmongold. It got me a big boost in attention, and I have a lot more eyes on me now than I've ever had before, which is great. I really appreciate that. But they may not know who you are, so I just want to give a little bit of a premise that this is Ethan Ralph, and he
Yeah, you should have done this 10 fucking minutes ago, you idiots.
was a guest co-host of my wrestling podcast show, Smart Guys, earlier this year. He showed up for a special episode, and then we did a big, like, cumulative WrestleMania recap show, and he was great, giving his opinions on everything that had happened during WrestleMania. He's a lifelong wrestling fan. When we were doing the show, he added a ton to his appearances. It was really a great part of the show. And what I wanted to do is have him back today, just get caught up, just see what he's up to, pick his brain a little bit about pro wrestling and everything that's been going on with that, and just in general stuff on the internet. So in general, Ethan, just so you know, I literally have not watched wrestling at all since WrestleMania. I have not watched a single match. I have not watched a single show. I'm a little bit kind of educated on like what just happened. I guess John Cena just had his final match, and that was the big ongoing plot line with WWE this year, is that this was the final year for Cena. It was all leading to this last match. I guess at one point he won the title at WrestleMania, then he dropped the title, and he back and forth. Just curious, I'm assuming you did follow wrestling this year, right? Being that you're a big fan.
I'm a huge wrestling fan. I did follow wrestling this year. Now I used to, when I was a kid and when I was, a stoner for a lot of my 20s and college days or whatever, I watched.
You don't particularly sound completely sober and free and clear of everything right at this point.
Pretty much everything there was. I'd be watching WWE, ROH, a little TNA, not too much. New Japan Pro Wrestling, I was huge into. Also, there's a huge New Japan show. Wrestle Kingdom's coming up. Tanahashi's last match against Okada. They sold it out, $50K. I'll be watching that.
Could you not talk like this and open your mouth and blah, 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 blah.
Been a while since I watched New Japan. But yeah, I've watched a good bit of wrestling, but I still don't get as much time to watch as I'd like, but I always keep up. So if it's a big Raw, if it's a big event, I'm watching. I saw the majority of John Cena's matches, I think all of them this year. And so, yeah, I'm definitely caught up on everything, with the caveat that I don't get to see everything just because I stream so much and there's only so many hours in the day.
Right.
But a lot of times I'll listen to the wrestling podcast and Jim Cornette and takes like that. So I always stay up to date. Yeah.
Okay, so honest question for you. I stopped watching at WrestleMania. All right. You have been keeping up on all of it for the rest of the year. Do you feel like what WWE did this year with the John Cena plot line and all the suspense and everything, was it a good payoff? Did it end on a high note? Do you think they did it well? Or do you think they dropped the ball with John Cena's last run?
I think
This is all we're going to talk about on a Christmas special is wrestling. I'm not shitting on people who like wrestling. Like whatever you want, but this is a Christmas marathon.
I didn't have a problem with the finish of his final match, actually. Now
Against Gunther. That was Gunther, and it was the submission, right? He actually submitted John Cena for the first time ever.
And Cena talked about it with Cody Rhodes in an interview, and he compared it to death, actually, and just happily slipping away, surrounded by loved ones. He has kind of a smile on his face when he taps out. Like the idea he could have fought on a little bit longer, but the result was going to be the same. That was kind of his artistic spin on it. So I didn't have a problem with him losing. There's an argument. The guy who says never give up, that's his slogan, actually tapped out in his last match. To me, that's a little poetic too. A lot of people have a problem with that. I didn't have a problem with the last match. I had a problem with the majority of the run. The heel turn was one of the hottest things that they've done, I don't know, 10, 20 years. I thought it was awesome. And then The Rock just dipped out, or there's different explanations here. Either he told them he was only going to be there for Elimination Chamber and they just wanted the viral moment, and Triple H just booked that anyway, knowing they weren't going to have The Rock. To me, you can't do that heel.
Andy and Ashton were talking about the Andrew Tate fight while it was happening. With the right people, you can make it work. Right. If you have competent people, intelligent people, people with their, finger on the pulse, and they know what to talk about, for sure.
Turn and
like, this is not what they should be talking about. They should be talking about fucking Jake Paul, fucking getting his face broken and shit. And, like you say, Andrew Tate. And
Cena sells his soul, quote unquote, to The Rock without The Rock ever appearing again the whole rest of the year. So that was a big problem. WrestleMania, was it WrestleMania 41? The main event sucked. Travis Scott took 18 minutes to walk out to the ring. That was a travesty. So that was terrible. I will say though, there were some great matches though. I love the CM Punk match in Saudi Arabia. I love the Cody Rhodes match at SummerSlam. The Brock Lesnar match, that was another thing though at WrestlePalooza. That was like, why are you gonna have Cena get destroyed, especially when he took another couple losses too. He lost to Dominic Mysterio, I think twice.
I am taking a loss watching this. Nope, tapping. That's it. I'm done. Don't care what else these two fucking losers are going to talk about. Don't care who else is coming on the show. Nope. If this is the best of things to come, no thank you. I choose to not do this. So peace out, everybody, because I'm fucking done. So there's no other way for me to say it. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll watch some highlights of this garbage and then see what else he's got going on tomorrow for his one stream only. I don't care. I appreciate everybody. Not sure. Rawfill's up, obviously. I don't know if Tevin is streaming, but listen, nope, 3.5 hours, done. Love y'all. Appreciate you. Big ups. If you want to come back tomorrow, we'll do it. As always, stay toxic, my friends. And don't watch any more of this shit. Go do something else. Okay, bye.
No cam, no face, just a voice that glows. Toxie in your ears and the whole chat knows. Mystery queen, but she runs the show, bringing big mood on a late night flow. She's got no lights, no streamy tricks, just killer vibes and her sassy quips. Every line she drops is pure gold fire, keeping fans up twist, dropping late night stories that you can't resist. Just her mic, just her soul, that's the trick. And the chat keeps coming back real quick. Toxie on the mic and she's blowing it up. No face reveal, still they can't get enough. Just a vibe, just a sound, just a spark in the night. She's a voice that makes your world feel right. From shy hellos to wild confessions, Toxie stream is a whole obsession. She's a whisper in the dark, she's the fire, she's a spark. Not about the views or clout, she's what real fun's all about. Toxie on the mic and a queen unseen, but her energy's loud and her talk is clean. Feel the beat, hear her laugh, raise your hands. She's the minstrel everyone understands. No camera, no face, just light. Toxie's taking over your night. Toxie, just a voice, but you